Welcome to Wampus Cat Football. It is the start of season number 25 for us covering the Wampus Cats at Conway Corp. I'm Jeff Matthews, honored to be a part of all 25 seasons that we've covered Conway football, and this year promises to be really one of our best yet. We've got some pressure on us, though. As you can see over my right shoulder, we are award winners, Telly Award that we were honored with this summer, and we'll tell you more about what all that means as the year goes on. But it's something that we were very, very excited to learn that we won, and it'll be right there over my right shoulder for all of these pregame shows. Tonight, it is the Wampus Cats taking on Jonesboro. Jonesboro team's a team that we know really well. We played them in the non-conference or the conference season pretty much every one of these 25 years, it seems like. And that will be our opener tonight before we hit the road for a couple of road games and then come back to begin the conference season against Little Rock Southwest. But it is all getting started right now. The guys are back, Levi Gilbert and Tim Roach, and I'll visit with them in just a moment on the roundtable. We'll also talk to senior quarterback Wesley Tapp. He's in the senior spotlight. And Coach Buck James joins us for the Coach Buck James Show, as he does prior to every Wampus Cat game. But when we come back, it is the roundtable. I'll be joined by Levi and Tim on Conway Corp.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional, curated care.
Welcome back to the Conway Regional Health System pregame show. I'm Jeff Matthews. I am joined by the voices of the Wampus Cats. It's Levi Gilbert and it's Tim Roach. And guys, welcome to year 25 of Wampus Cat football. Very excited about it. Glad to have you guys on board, of course, once again this year. And it's a big year because not only are we celebrating 25 years, but also very honored this summer to win a Telly Award. And I wanted to just spend some time with you guys. You're the faces that everyone sees the most, but man, we got a talented crew of people. And Levi, I want to give you the floor first. You've kind of taken on a co-producer role in addition to being our play-by-play guy. But man, you and Justin King have spent a lot of hours making this look like it looks. And I just want to thank you for that and congratulations on the win.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to be recognized for the work that all of us have done. You know, I mean, yeah, Justin and I kind of head up a lot of it on the front end, but then once you get to Friday nights, it takes so many people to make it all work and to make this polished output that we get to do every Friday and telling the story of the season. So big props to everybody that is involved because it takes all of us to do it. You and your role, I mean, you've been here for all 25 years. Your role is a little different now than it was for the first almost 20 years of it, but it takes all of us to make it happen. And so it's been a nice summer to just reflect on that a little bit and try and think of, well, what can we do next? You know, how can we make this 25th year special?
Tim, I know that. No, go ahead. I was going
to say, as a Wampus Cat fan, let me tell you, years having watched it and depended upon it for my Wampus Cat fix, so to speak. It's still the same thing. It's still, you're right. It's still covering high school kids playing football and all the things that go along with it. But keeping up with the technology and advancing things year after year after year. If you look back at the first year to now, just from a technology perspective and the way that you guys have invested in this process for the community, for the school, for the kids has been remarkable. I'm just thrilled to be a part of it.
Well, I'm glad you guys are in the roles that you're in. It's allowed me to do some different things. And I'm very, very pleased with the crew that we've got. So thank you both to Justin and the entire crew. When you see their names in the credits, don't just let them run past you. If you see one of our folks in their 5 Sports crew shirts on a Friday night, be sure and tell them congratulations, because Levi, you're right. It did take everybody. So into year number 25 now, and change. There's change involved. We have a little bit of change in our crew, not a whole lot, but boy, there's a lot of change when it comes to the Wampus Cats on both sides of the ball and in the coaching rooms. Levi, if you'll take the offensive side and the changes that are in place there.
Yeah, it's funny, you know, you think about Coach Buck James came in, this is his 3rd year. So when he came in 3 years ago, how big of a change that felt. But in many ways, this has been way more change this year than even that was, because Tim will talk about on the defensive side. Almost all new coaches except one. Offensively, changed there as well. You got Mark Kelly over at Sylvan Hills now doing his thing there. Ryan Howard takes over as OC, which he was here last year. He was coaching the quarterback, so not a huge change in terms of having a brand new face. But and when you watch this offense out there, it's gonna look pretty similar. The tempo is gonna be kind of what it's been the last 5 years. The play style is gonna be very familiar, but it's all new for these players. You know, they're picking it all up here in the summer. And when there's a new guy in charge, different philosophies, it's hard work to make that happen, even if it was somebody who was your quarterback coach a year ago. But Coach Howard obviously has a connection to Conway. He was a UCA Bear and did some coaching there in his grad time. And we're just excited to have him in the role. I know he loves Conway. His family's here. And, he built his family here, is how I should say it. He's from Alabama. But I'm excited for this offense. I think the offense is going to be what carries us for a little while. So it's nice that there's not a lot of change in personnel on the field on that side of the ball. A lot of familiar faces for you this year. But yeah, it's even still, it's been a change for them.
Trent Ellis takes over as a defensive coordinator from Marion. We get him from Marion this year. He brings a lot of energy to this defense. And so when you watch them in practice, and I've got a chance to see quite a bit there, they are active. They keep after them. It's a whole different set of energy, a whole lot of new players. Starters wise, we're looking at somewhere around maybe 8, replacing 8 starters. And so good news is up front defensively in the line, we've got some guys that we've depended upon last year. Guys like Major James is going to play both sides of the ball, but you've got Joe Washington, Caleb Kern, Cam Sims, those guys, all Juju. You've got guys that really played a lot of time there in key moments in the games. So that feels good. Linebackers, Trayvon Logan is the only guy back, and the secondary is completely replaced in terms of starters. So a lot of growth. He talked about it, Levi did, about, really kind of moving forward with this team and trying to get the next game as the next step up, the next player that you've identified who can actually do the job. So the players and coaches alike on the defensive side, they're going to grow throughout the year, but it has been a lot of change.
And with change, you've always got to have patience. I think they really go hand in hand, whether it's change in a diet or whether it's a change in a job situation, whatever it is. With the changes that you're talking about, do Wampus Cat fans need to be patient? I assume they will.
Yeah, anyone I've talked to so far before this week, it's hey, how are they going to be? Are they going to be good? Basically what they're saying is like, are they going to be as good as last year? Is kind of the vibe I get from them. And I don't really know how to answer that question yet. I think we're not going to know until we get to like week 7, week 8, week 9 on if they're going to be as good or even better than they were last year. It's going to be a slower start, I think, for fans. So, if they look a little slow coming out of the gates here in these first 3 weeks, just have some patience, because I think more than any of the previous 2 years under Buck James, I think this team is going to be way better at the end of the year than it was at the start of the year. And that's not really how it's been the last 2 years, unfortunately. And so people have come out of the gate strong, feeling good about this team, and then things just kind of, they lose the spirit towards the end of the year. I think we could see the complete flip of that. But it's going to take a lot of growth here in these early few weeks of finding the right people, especially on the defensive side of the ball. It's going to take time, but man, I think this group is going to look a lot more feisty at the end of the year than they do here at the start.
Tim, let's talk about tonight's opponent. It all begins with Jonesboro. It's a team that we know really well. We play them practically every year, it seems like, and have for a while. They've got a little momentum coming in off their benefit victory over Pulaski Academy. What can we look for Jonesboro tonight?
Well, I think somewhat it is about us as well, right? We have to make sure that we don't treat this game any different than we would do anyone else.
Yeah.
Trap setup again, Bentonville next week. People like you and I will talk about Bentonville more than we talk about anybody else. And so it's a focus for our team. But Jonesboro brings a very seasoned quarterback and running back. Now, they've got some spots that they've had to fill on the offensive line. They've moved some guys around from the wide receiver perspective, but Asa Myers can really throw the ball, and TJ Brown is a very, very good back. He opened up their scoring last year against us with about a 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. So this guy's really, really elite. He's very, very, very good. And so we'll have to tackle well. And I think from a defensive perspective, against us, they're good up front. They're solid. They're not huge like they have been in the past, but they're very active. Their defensive backs fly to the ball. And so they could cause some problems. They gave us some problems last year in terms of pressure from the outside. Would totally expect them to angle from the outside to try to get to Tapp and try to keep him inside the pocket and throw with some pressure. So we've got our hands full. And we've got a lot of change that we've talked about. We have to be better very quickly. And so it's going to be a challenge right up front. But I think we'll handle it and hopefully come out on top by at least a couple touchdowns.
The man who's going to be taking the snaps behind center is Wesley Tapp, and he is in our senior spotlight. You guys will visit with him next. And then Coach Buck James will be by as well as the pregame show continues. Thanks once again this year to our sponsor, longtime partner of our broadcast, Conway Regional Health System. We appreciate them as well. More to come on Conway Corp.
Today's medical system is like a maze where patients get lost. Not here. Conway Regional takes a personal approach to health, so you get one-of-a-kind care that blends access and excellence, familiarity and fierce commitment, with a deeply invested team delivering the services and support that people deserve. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional, curated care.
The Conway Regional Health System pregame show continuing here on Conway Corp. And joining us for our first senior spotlight of 2025, it's senior quarterback Wesley Tapp. And Wesley, we always like to start off these interviews talking about your football journey. You're a Conway kid. When did you get started with football and how did it all lead up to here?
Yeah, so my dad was actually the coach for my flag football team all the way back in first grade, Went to Carolyn Lewis, so that was a very local school. Played flag football from first to fourth grade with my dad being the coach. So that's been a big deal. We went 42-0 during that time, so that was pretty good run for us. And then after that, went on to Optimus, played for the Steelers, had a pretty good time doing that. And then after that, just went on to middle school football in seventh grade, played for Carl Stewart. That was fun. Had Coach Moore. It was his last year of coaching. So our last little bit was really fun. And then eighth grade, I was part of that white side team. That's no longer. Now it's just combined. But I was one of the last kids to play for that white side team. So that was really cool. And now here in high school.
So Wesley, you had the opportunity last year to start several games in that stretch in the middle of the season. And so from that experience, what did you learn about yourself? Things that you were strong at, things that maybe you needed to work on, and how does that help you prepare for this year?
Yeah, so Coach Howard and Coach James has really been big on, picking up those 2 first downs per game for me. So that's something I'm really working towards this year. Just picking up those 2 first downs per game, being a little bit more involved in extending the plays and stuff like that. I definitely think my arm strength is definitely one of my strengths in the quarterback role. I think I can read the field pretty well as well. So that's another good strength of mine. I also, Coach Howard and Coach James are big on reading defenses, and Coach Howard has been a huge help on that. So those are a few things, what I've learned. And then, even this summer, coming with Coach Howard and learning those defenses, learning new offense as well. So those are the 2 big things, learning wise, and then starting last year as well has kind of helped me.
Wes, you mentioned it. Anyone who watched you play last year knows you have a big arm. You can make the tough throws, and you executed the offense really well when you played last year. This year, you talked about Coach Howard already. He was here a year ago. He was the QB coach, but now he's taken over as the new offensive coordinator. How, as the person at the head of it, on the field,
Yep.
How is the offense taken to the new approach under Coach Howard?
I think most of the guys have really locked in and, really enjoyed the switch from offensive coordinator. I think he's brilliant. He's a really good mind coming into Conway, and he teaches the game very well to us. Breaks down everything. He'll get mad if you screw up, but like that's just part of the game. But no, I think everyone has really liked Coach Howard coming in, even though like it's challenging some days, just because it's a new offense. Like you're a senior, you've kind of gone through the same offense your whole life. But I think most guys have really enjoyed the change.
Wesley, first up is Jonesboro, and you had them at home this year. So you've gone through the offseason, you've gone through all the stuff to build up to this moment. Walk us through your game preparation tomorrow. What does tomorrow look like for you? How do you get ready?
Yeah, so I'd say my game preparation really starts on Wednesday. I think, just what I eat, to what I drink, hydration is key, especially being a quarterback, you're playing almost the whole game. So I'd say it really starts on Wednesday. But something I would really like to do is visualize. So I'm a big visualizer. I've been that way since probably 8th grade. My mom has been big on like getting visualization into my mind. So I think I've really gotten better at it too. I think keying in on the small details. You might see me laying out there on the foot practice field, just doing nothing, just kind of visualizing the game, seeing, different coverages, seeing myself throwing touchdown passes, just visualizing all that stuff. So I'll listen to a couple music songs and stuff like that, but mostly I'm just visualizing.
Well, hopefully we're all going to be visualizing you throwing touchdowns tonight against Jonesboro. He's the new QB1 for your Wampus Cat. He's got a huge arm. He's senior Wesley Tapp and leading a seasoned group of offensive guys this year on that side of the ball. We're excited to see you put up some impressive numbers this fall. Wes, thanks for the time and best of luck on your senior season.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional, curated care.
Conway Regional Health System pregame show continues, and joining us now, Wampus Cat head coach Buck James. And Coach, always great to be talking to you in this capacity again. And before we talk about Jonesboro, we talked with you about a month ago in our preseason show. Got to talk about how your squad had grown during the summer from spring ball and all that. You had your first scrimmage a couple weeks ago at Morrilton. You've had some time to make your last-minute adjustments as we head into the season. How are things standing at this point as we head into the first game?
Well, I think we're, ahead in some areas that I thought we would be, but I think there's some areas that we're behind in. And, mainly our defense. None of our coaches really got here until July. They were in and out, in March, April, and May, and a little bit of June. And so we've been a little behind, I think, defensively, but I think we've made some ground. I think we're getting better now. We're getting a concept of it. When you have, 6, 7, 8 new players and you have 4 new coaches, it makes a big difference. And so I feel good about where we're at, but also I'm a little bit concerned where we're at. But, there's nothing we can do about it except keep getting better. And, the one thing about it, I think defensively we'll be better, much better by the end of the year than we are at the beginning of the year. And that'll be something that really we can look forward to as well.
Coach, let's stay right there with the defense. So my question to you is with all the number of changes that you've had from your starters and being gone, as well as new staff coming in, you get guys that have a chance to step up and take that starting job. Is it a competition that's still open? You have guys really fighting for those new spots?
Absolutely. I think it's every day. They're growing leaps and bounds. They've really gotten better. There's guys that didn't play a down for us last year that got a chance to start for us this year. And, where we're young, that's normal. That happens from time to time. But we're inexperienced. And, if you're both, then, that puts you behind the 8 ball, whether that guy's a junior or senior. If he's inexperienced, he's still a young guy. And so we've been trying to get as many reps as we possibly can. We've, we played some in JV games Monday. We played in the scrimmage. We played them a lot in the scrimmage. We got another JV game coming up Tuesday. Before we play conference, these guys are going to get 4 or 5 games, and that should help speed them up a little bit. And then we can sort of settle into what we're trying to do JV wise and varsity wise. But there's always a concern because of what might happen. In football, you have to, basically what's going to happen, but it's the unexpected that makes you look uncoached or unprepared, or makes you look bad on because you got to tackle, you've got to be where you're supposed to be. But the thing is you got to be in the coverage or the position that the coach wants you in to be able to make the play that they might run. And if he misses that, you still got to be able to defend it. And those are the things that we can't control and we can't expect. And so, it'd be nice if our coaches can know every play they're going to run at us, but you don't know that. And the way it is now, they jump formations, they go in motion. There's so many things that can happen to a defense that you probably didn't prepare for that week, but you have to be able to go back to your rules and your basic fundamentals. And I think that's where we're going to probably be lacking a little bit.
Coach, it's your 3rd year, and as we've already talked about already, I mean, this is the year where you've really had the most change to deal with, both on especially on the defensive side of the ball, like you just mentioned, but the coaches that you mentioned. You got a new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator. How is the leadership of your team, the coaches and players alike? I mean, how have they handled all of this change?
Well, the kids are resilient. I can be gone tomorrow, and then 2 weeks from now, they'll want to know I coached here. So, that's really the way it is. And, it's the thing that I think probably is the biggest hurdle is that, like I said earlier, it's just the unknown. The guys don't know the system. They have to be able to learn the system and stuff. And, I think it's an opportunity for, adversity, but grows people. And, we don't learn from our successes. We learn from our mistakes. And, I think as we go through this, I think whatever problems or hurdles that we have, I think will be stuff that makes us grow as we go into the season. And, hopefully that's what our kids get from it is, football teaches life lessons. Everything don't happen the way you want it, and it don't happen the way you expect it to happen. And we've got to be ready for, different things. Injuries are part of it. There's a lot of things in football that keep guys from being the best version of themselves they can. And, Friday night is just a checkpoint. Especially these first 3 weeks. And, we can talk about the schedule, but we get everything we need in our non-conference, and hopefully it'll get us ready for a tough 7A Central schedule.
Coach, let's talk about Jonesboro. They come up first, and they're at home this year. But like last year, you've got Bentonville on the horizon, and some people in the media will want to start looking forward. But you've got a tough task at hand to take care of the Hurricane. Last year, you jumped on them pretty quickly and were able to get through all the noise and everything else done and put them away early. What's it going to take to beat the Hurricane this year?
Well, we've got to play well. We've got to play hard. I expect our guys to go out and play really hard. Now, I ain't gonna say we're gonna play really good, but we're gonna play really hard. And we want to be fast, and we want to be disciplined. And I want it to look like we want to tackle, we want to make plays, we want to go out there and win. Each play is important. And looking at the schedule, and you sit there and you say this, and this, and really, I don't want us to think any different against Jonesboro or Bentonville or Marion as we do North Little Rock or Bryan or Cabot or anything like that. I don't think it's so much about who you're playing; it's how you play. And we can't sit there and say, well, we're going to try really hard this week because we're playing North Little Rock and that's a big game. Well, then next week we play Bryant, and we go, well, we got a big game again. Well, every game should be important. You only get 10 of them. We knew this time last year what order they were going to be in, who we were going to play first. And we've got to get ready to play football against, we can't wait and just say, well, I'm going to play hard because who we're playing. And it shouldn't matter who's on the schedule. It just should matter what we do when we get there and how well we play, and let that determine what we're going to do. And, it really should be almost a nameless opponent, and we should be able to go out there and play extremely fast, extremely hard. I know that the media's got to talk about stuff like that, and that's what fans talk about. But in reality, I mean, we practice the same way regardless of who we're playing. We ought to go out there and play the same regardless of who we're playing. And big time players make big time plays in big time games, and we've got to go play hard. Somebody's got to make some plays, and then it becomes infectious, and the guys want to be good players, and they all want to beat on their chest. They all want to go out there and look good and play good. And, hopefully our preparation mentally and physically, the weight room and stuff comes into play where our kids just go out there and have fun playing football.
He's Buck James. His third year leading the Conway Wampus Cats kicks off tonight at home against the Jonesboro Hurricane. Coach, thanks for joining us, and look forward to more of these chats throughout the season.
Well, I look forward to it too, and it's a lot of fun doing it, and I appreciate you guys doing this for our football team.
All right, guys, thank you. And thanks to Coach James, always so generous with his time in season and out. He provided so much information for us and spent time with us during the summer getting ready for the start of this new season. And we are very, very grateful for our relationship with Coach Buck James. Looking forward to a new season of Wampus Cat football. Across the 7A Central, everyone's playing tonight, with the exception of one team. Little Rock Southwest will begin their season next week, and they'll play a 10-week straight season. Everyone else has got a bye week coming up in a few weeks at least. Ours comes up in 3 weeks after we play tonight against Jonesboro, and then next week at Bentonville, and then at Marion, then a bye week before our conference season begins with Little Rock Southwest. Let's take a look at the other games that are happening tonight. The Salt Bowl has moved. War Memorial Stadium hosted the Salt Bowl for several years, and now starting this year, they're back on the campuses at the high schools. Bryant is at Benton tonight for the Salt Bowl. Pulaski Academy makes the short trip out Highway 10. They'll take on Robinson. That ought to be a good one. Cabot makes the trip to Fayetteville. Speaking of good games, that's a good non-conference matchup, as well as North Little Rock at Rogers. North Little Rock winless a year ago, as you can see in the column to the left. That will not be the case this year. Rogers is good, so it may not happen tonight, but that North Little Rock team will be a team to reckon with throughout the year. Springdale comes down to Little Rock Central. Quigley Stadium has had quite the renovation, and we'll see it later this year, and they'll be playing that game there tonight. And El Dorado is at Little Rock Christian. Really nice non-conference matchup there in week 0 for the Warriors. All right, when we come back, we'll go to John McConnell Stadium, and it is the start of our 25th season of covering Wampus Cat football. The Cats take on the Jonesboro Hurricanes tonight, right here on Conway Corp.
Today's medical system is like a maze where patients get lost. Not here. Conway Regional takes a personal approach to health, so you get one-of-a-kind care that blends access and excellence, familiarity and fierce commitment, with a deeply invested team delivering the services and support that people deserve. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
Good evening and welcome back home to John McConnell Stadium. The 2025 Wampus Cat football season kicking off here at home tonight. I'm Levi Gilbert alongside color analyst Tim Roach here on the Centennial Bank Cam. And tonight, it's a milestone season for your Wampus Cats, but for Conway Corp as well. 25 years of Conway
athletics here on Conway Corp.
25 years of excellence. Let's add to it one more year and take it up a notch.
Let's do it. Band on the field. Got it's hard to believe when we get here. Like, it feels like it's never going to get here. And then you're here, and all the pieces are in place. Band on the field. You got the cheerleaders, dance, all the stuff. Got a couple of fans over on the Jonesboro side. It's here. It's finally here. Oh my goodness! So if you watched any of the pregame content with Coach Buck James, you'll notice that change was a big theme with him. A lot of change going on the field. A lot of change going on in the coaches' rooms. A lot of changes. You'll see new players on the defensive side of the ball. Some familiar faces on the offensive side. But man, oh man, change has been a big thing this year.
Yeah, we're gonna live through it. It's gonna be a growth year for the Wampus Cats, but I think they'll start off just fine.
All right. Well, speaking of milestones, tonight also kicks off season number 3 under head coach Buck James. And I'm trying to hear if he's not doing the pledge yet. I just want to make sure I'm not talking over the pledge.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're still good.
That's all. But year number 3 kicking off here under Buck James. It's been, like we said, a season of change. You got a new offensive coordinator in Ryan Howard, new defensive coordinator in Trenton Ellis, and only one defensive coach is back from last year, which sounds a lot like the number of returning starters on the defensive side of the ball as well. You'll see that as we get into kickoff. For a program that's been in the state semifinals 5 years in a row, there's a lot of things to figure out on the field for Buck James and crew as we kick off the 2025 season. And in comes the Jonesboro Hurricane, feeling strong after beating Pulaski Academy in a benefit game a few weeks ago. What do your Wampus Cats need to focus on to get off to a good start? That takes us to Tim's 3 things.
We've got a lot of size and strength up front. Let's use it. We've got a great rushing attack and passing attack. That's going to put some pressure on their defense. And then we've got to get some pressure, pressure on their quarterback and put some hurt on their running back, TJ Brown.
Now, Tim, we've talked about how much change is afoot for the Wampus Cats. But, man, one thing that really hasn't changed for Conway, they've got some big dudes up front, particularly on the offensive line. They've got some monsters all around, but especially at the tackles.
Yeah, Isaiah Bowman and Kingston Jackson are huge, and they are strong. This is the kind of Buck James that we were used to watching on the other side of the field against Bryant. Yeah. They are really coming into their own as it relates to that, and they're big on the defensive line as well, but these guys own the offensive line, and they'll do a great job this year.
Tim, as the defense will need a little time to establish itself over the non-conference schedule, particularly establishing new starters in the back 7, the offense has a real opportunity to shine early with the personnel back and a new voice at offensive coordinator with Ryan Howard. The Wampus Cats have a shot of having one of the most balanced offenses they've had in years.
Yeah, Trey Harris and Amari Davis are fantastic running backs. What a tandem these guys are. They will blow through the holes and they'll chew up some yardage and chew up some time. But if we need to make a pass, Wesley Tapp is your guy. He can throw it all over the field. Strong arm, can make the tough throws, and he's got a group of wide receivers that are absolutely outstanding.
And Tim, Jonesboro is on a similar journey as your Wampus Cats as they begin the season, where the offense is a little ahead of their defense. They've got 2 seniors leading the way as Asa Myers at quarterback and TJ Brown at running back. How do the Cats keep those 2 in check tonight?
We've got to use our defensive line and the secondary and just really stay focused and try to keep everything in front of us.
Color guard is making their way out onto the field. Here very soon we'll have a moment of silence, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the playing of the National Anthem by the Conway High School Band.
Man, if you're watching this, then you're probably not outside. This is the most incredible weather for an opening game that I have ever been a part of. About 75 degrees. And it is just football all through and through.
It's a paltry 77 degrees, Tim Roach.
Nobody's sweating right now. Nobody, except maybe Jonesboro.
No live on that. They saw how big that Wampus Cat offensive line and defensive line is.
I'd be nervous too.
Now we ask that you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, a moment of
All
silence,
right.
and the national anthem, and remain standing until the color guard has departed the field.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now a moment of silence.
And now a moment of silence.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
'25 Wampus Cat football season kicking off tonight here for your Conway Wampus Cats. Year number 3 under Buck James. And man, oh man, you get the feeling like this team may be on the precipice of something special, but it's going to be a little different than what it looked like a year ago, at least here at the start.
Yeah, I mean, we had some talented folks on offense. You had Grayson Wilson that came in, and that was the name thing to happen, and we were pretty good then. I will tell you that this team, to me, this year, through and through, if we can get some things happening on defense, and I think that we will get that over time, we may give up some points early in the season. You know, you play in Bentonville the second game of the season. Jonesboro is going to be capable, absolutely, from an offensive perspective. But I think this team is one of those first teams you talked about, being great right out of the gate. We were 9-0 the last 2 seasons, right? This year we may not necessarily be 9-0. We may be 8-1, 7-2. Who knows? But I think this team has a chance to be better at the end of the season, which is something that we've lacked over the last couple of years.
Yeah, it sure has felt that way. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for you here on Conway Corp.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional, curated care.
Welcome back to the Conway Regional Health System pregame.
Back live here on Conway Corp, the Conway High Band, playing the Conway alma mater. Tim, do you know all the words?
I do know the words. I won't sing them for you, but I could do it if you wanted me to.
I kind of want you to.
Alma mater, hail.
Well, I mean, the title's in there. That's
timing was off, but that's the way it is.
He's Tim Roach. I'm Levi Gilbert, and Conway football kicking off here in August. I still get confused with this week 0 thing and having football starting in August.
I'd rather be playing week 1. We missed week 1 a couple of times. I like it now.
It's got to be the coolest opening game that we've ever had. I mean,
no chance that it's anything different than that.
I'm looking at my phone, 77 degrees here for kickoff.
That is ridiculous.
Doesn't make any sense. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your starting lineups.
Cam Sims, Caleb Kern, Julian Jones, Joseph Washington, Stephon Wade, Trey Dietz, Trayvon Logan, Connor Allen, Elijah Washington, Hayden Green, Tay Boogie Lockett, Navin Richardson, Will Upton, John Hunter Scaife, Isaiah Bowman, Major James, Navin Richardson, Zachary Dupins, Kingston Jackson, Elijah Collin, Cambrian Blackman, Carter Crow, Alex McCray, Trey Harris, Wesley Tapp.
Wesley Tapp, the new QB1. He's out in midfield right now, as well as Caleb Kern, Carter Crow, and Trayvon Logan, your senior captains tonight.
He is the tallest of the captains, and he could be the tallest guy on the field tonight. He's a big dude, and he looked good last year in his games that he got to start when Wilson went down with an injury. Man, he looked really good.
You know, we do the media day. That's how we get the footage that you just saw for the starting lineup. We have media day, and we have all the kids come in. They stand on a spot. There's a green screen behind them, and they do the whole thing. They look up. The light comes on. They say their name. And I went through and pulled the stills for all of those for, player of the game type stuff that we might do.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, based on what I could see, again, we don't really move the camera between shots. I think Wesley Tapp's the tallest kid on the squad.
He peeked out the very top of the square. That's for sure. And listen, that's a huge benefit. Not only in bad weather games where you got to grip the ball, he's got big hands and can do that. The other thing is he can see the defense. We got a big offensive line. If you're undersized, you can still do it. But man, that last 4 or 5 inches of height gives him the opportunity to see the field so much better.
He talked about it in his senior spotlight, his ability to see the field. I'm like, well, yeah. You can see over everybody.
Yes, you can.
If you couldn't see the field, I'd be a little concerned.
I don't know what it's like to be that tall. That's terrible.
I know. I got no hopes of ever. I could stand on this chair.
Yeah.
And maybe experiencing it, but that's the only way I'm ever going to experience it. All right, here come the Jonesboro Hurricane. Entering the field to boos from the Classy students.
Yeah. Jonesboro, it's a long way. I mean, as we know, it is a long way to Jonesboro. Their crowd is a little sparse, but they are loyal, and they'll make a bunch of noise if they get a chance to. But our guys, our folks, definitely going to make some noise.
Well, I said it in Tim's three things, but it's true. They're kind of on a similar path here. The Hurricane are, in terms of one side of the ball being a little ahead of the other side of the ball and just trying to rely on some personnel on the offensive side to get off to a good start and kind of carry you a little bit until you get to conference play and figure some things out.
Well, I listened to their play-by-play guy when I actually watched the film. They filmed the benefit game against PA where they really kind of put a beat down on PA, to be honest. Early on, at least, and they talked about the fact that their team is full of guys that have stayed the course and have worked special teams as they've gone through their career. And so they're getting their shot, and so that's a dangerous spot. You got folks that are used to being in the program; they know what it's about, and now this is their time, and they want to do their thing. So you got guys that are highly motivated on their side of the ball to do well, and again they took it to PA. So this is Jonesboro has always been a little bit weird in terms of our play against them. They're always a tough out. This is going to be no different.
Jonesboro will kick away to start the 2025 season. Your Wampus Cats have Cambrian Blackman and Tay Boogie Lockett back. Our first chance to get a look at Tay on the field as a Wampus Cat. California transfer. Instead, that was McClanahan, I believe, and a fair catch at the 35.
The first touch of the season goes to the sophomore, Rex McClanahan, who I think, by the way, you're going to see a lot of. I've been watching him in practice. You got to see him last year in the junior high team. He showed out. I like him.
You may even see a lot of him tonight.
Yeah.
It's very possible.
Well, look at the size of that offensive line. My goodness.
Yeah. Some beef up front, as they would say. One receiver split out near side, two to the far side. Elijah Collum at tight end. Carter Crow in motion. Be a handoff. Nope, faked it. Catching Cambrian Blackman on the slant. No one's going to touch him. Cam Blackman, first play of the game, touchdown Conway.
Start fast. That should have been my three things. Start fast. He hit him on a slant. There was nobody home, and he took it the distance. That's a great way to start your season.
75-yard touchdown pass from senior to junior. Wesley Tapp to Cam Blackman.
Sideline warning against Conway.
Well,
they got a little excited.
Well, I'm sure some of the guys wearing white down there might have been in on that as well. I know a few of them that get a little excited.
You think Keegan McDaniel was down there doing a little something? My goodness, what a start. Gracious.
John Hunter Scaife will hold. Will Upton on for his first point after. Kick is up. Kick is good. 7-0 Conway on top to start the game. Back in 30 seconds here on Conway Court.
At Arvest Bank, we believe small businesses are the backbone of communities. Whether you're just getting your business off the ground, planning for future growth, or managing the day-to-day, we want you to thrive. That's why we help businesses of all kinds find their strength. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Back live on Conway Corp. Well, hey, it wasn't one of your it wasn't one of your Tim's three things to start fast, but your Wampus Cats started fast. One play, 75 yards.
Were you ready to call a touchdown play right out of the gate like that? You didn't even really get a chance to look at your board.
I've tried to be ready for anything tonight.
13 seconds is all it took.
New offense, still very fast. Kick taken in near the 15. Uh-oh.
That's a problem.
Slipped away out on the far side. Going to be tackled right at the 50. There's a flag.
Yeah, this is
here on the near side.
Sideline warning, I guess. Was that Crosby Keir that made the tackle? It was 29. Yeah, the kicker. Crosby Keir, sophomore, made the tackle, touchdown saving tackle at the 50. Let's see what we got here. If this is sideline warning against us, it actually counts as a penalty.
Because we already had one.
We already have one. It is. I think it's going to be sideline warning. Yep.
Well, 3 plays in, 2 plays, your Wampus Cats have been called for a sideline warning.
Yeah, well, and that only counts as 1 penalty, but it's really 2. All right, boy, they're spread out.
So after the 5-yard penalty, it'll be 1st and 5 for the Hurricane.
Nah, it should be 1st and 10. Yeah.
Okay, they're fixing it. Okay.
All right. They get to start on the 45-yard line. They're in plus territory already. 4 down territory already.
Mason Myers and TJ Brown in the backfield. The handoff to Brown, hit quickly by Stephon Wade and a whole host of blue.
Boy, that's the way you got to tackle, really. I mean, that's form tackle from Wade, and then the cavalry came in right behind him. That's a great push, just a gain of 2.
11:20 on the clock. It is ticking. 7-0. Wampus Cats already on top. They fake to Brown, get it out in the flats. Tay Lockett is trying to work through, it's Kyan Allen.
Yeah, and you could have called a hold on the receiver there. By the way, he was blocking before the throw. Behind the line of scrimmage, so maybe it doesn't matter, but just a great job on the edge there by the Wampus Cats. Trips out to the top.
3rd and 11.
Tried for the quick jump, didn't get it. Rethink it. We have man coverage down here. It looks down low.
Myers looking to pass out on the far side. Ooh. Going across. 16 got a hand on it. That is Kalen Turner.
Yeah,
DK Turner, senior linebacker.
And he played pretty well, I thought, in the benefit game against Morrilton. He's got good size. He really, to me, looks like a safety body. That may have been a nickel formation that he was in it for, but he brings it. Great spot there. Now they will back up, and Pooch Asa is a really good punter for a quarterback. Didn't get the jump. They're still plus side, but this may be a backup. Yeah.
All right, he backs up now. A little bit of a high snap. He will get the kick off. It's going to shank out of bounds here on the near side. We'll see where they spot it.
He needs to keep walking. He's never.
Looks like they marked it just past the 21.
Our coaching staff is not thrilled with the spot either.
I'll be honest. I don't know how can you tell from down on the field?
Yeah, I mean, we get another official coming down to look. There's no way that ball went out right there. Here we go. Well, they're going to leave it there.
Okay.
That's.
First down and 10 for your Wampus Cats. Start this drive at the 22. Got twin stacked here on the near side. Carter Crow and Alex McCray behind him. McCray goes in motion. Give it to Trey Harris. Trey trying to make a cut. Tried to plant his foot, but the turf's a little slick. All that rain this week.
We had a good block going out on the edge there. He cut back inside of it, but slipped on the quick cut.
Loss of 2. Cam Blackman, Carter Crow on the far side. McCray here on the near side. Tried to find McCray on the slant. Instead, it's going to be picked off by the Hurricane.
He's calling it incomplete.
Okay.
Incomplete. All right,
the defense thought they got it. They're off the field.
It looked like it was pretty close to hitting the ground. Taking a look here. Yeah, he bobbled it. The backside could not see it, but the field judge or the deep judge found it.
Well,
all right, got a break there.
3rd and 12 instead for your Wampus Cats.
They're going to give them a little time to get on. 8 seconds left.
Eli Collum split out here on the near side.
It's 2 seconds on the. Yeah, they're going to raise it up. Yeah.
Tapp looking across the middle, going deep for Collum. He's got him. Dropped it in for Elijah Collum. Dragged down out of bounds at the 21.
The T-ball on the side. Great move by Collum. He was actually covered pretty decently. That throw could not have been any better. Hit him in stride right in the hands in the front of the numbers. Goodness, what a throw by Tapp.
Wampus Cats hurrying it up. 1st and 10 from the 21. They flip the field. Hand off to Trey. Trey made a little wiggle to his left. It's going to fall forward for a nice chunk.
That was a good block by the center. Richardson really sealed off there. Gave him that's 6 yards on first down. Nice.
They're going fast. Another handoff to Harris. Broke through the first line. Touchdown, Trey Harris.
That's the kind of offensive line that you can expect to see this year, and that's the kind of rushing attack you can see from Trey Harris. Great job of being patient on the outside edge, sealing it off from the tackle. There you go, Kingston. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Stiff arm from Trey Harris as well to finish that thing off. Man, oh, man, they do it with the pass. They do it with the run.
Somebody needs to tell somebody about 77.
Will Upton's point after is good. 14-0. Wampus Cats quickly on top by 2 scores. 9:26 to play in the first quarter. We're back after this break on Conway Court.
Come see us. Check us out online at CountrysideMotors.com. Thank you for your business.
Wesley Tapp 2 for 3, 134 yards and a touchdown. 1 reception to Cam Blackman for 75 and a score, and then Elijah Collum got the other one for 59 yards.
It was just a jersey away from 2 scores.
Crosby Keir with the angled kick. Trey Dietz getting in on the action. One of your starting linebackers out there on special teams making some plays.
Yeah, nice job there as well from, looks like from Jaden Turner out there cleaning up as well. Good. Now, that's the way you cover a kick, and they learned after the first one. You don't want your kicker, who, by the way, the kicker tonight for kickoffs is Crosby Keir, sophomore. Yeah. Will Upton taking the duties on field goals and PATs. Hopefully we won't have to see who's punting tonight, but that's kind of where we stand. Great coverage that time.
Yeah, we don't want to see any punts tonight.
Punting is boring.
Nobody wants that, especially not me. Although, when you see the punting, if we see it, it's kind of a question on who we're going to see. We're not quite sure.
Look at this. They waited till about 10 seconds to go. Wampus Cats are not lined up yet, and they're going to go.
A little trickery here.
Yeah.
And it's going to work to the tune of about 6 yards.
We got caught up talking as they were talking, and they sprinted the ball, and they were short-sided over there. They had the far hash. They only had about 10 yards to go, and we had to go all the way across the field. So nice job coaching staff for Jonesboro.
Hurricane. They go pretty fast as well. Handoff to Brown. Broke through one line. Tackled after the first down is made as he falls near the 44.
Yeah, he's definitely a threat, and he got to the next level very quickly. Good, solid tackle that time by Logan, though.
1st and 10, Hurricane. Another handoff right up the middle. Stopped quickly by a number of linebackers. Stephon Wade in the mix.
Yeah, and they're bringing Boogie Lockett up into the mix. Just off the line of scrimmage from a safety perspective, leaving our guys out on an island.
2nd down, another handoff to Brown. Looked like he was hit right at the line. He falls forward for about 2 yards.
Brings up 3rd and about 5. He comes out of the ball game. That brings in, looks like Caden Hawkins.
Trips to the near side here for the Hurricane. One split out on the far side.
Dietz moving back into kind of a 4-2 look here with the bandit. Oh, jump it.
Myers got the ball out quickly. It's tipped up by Logan and picked off. Who got that? Was it Wade?
Can't see who it is. It is Wade.
Stephon Wade. We're used to saying Wade with a pickoff here in Conway.
Somewhere out there in Jacoby land, Jacoby is thrilled for his brother. Good play that time by Logan, I believe, and then Oskied it up, and Wade cleaned it up. Nice.
First turnover of the season goes to not Jacoby Wade, Stephon Wade. Little brother knows how to do it as well.
Amari Davis in the ballgame.
Hand off to Amari on 1st down.
Good tackle that time.
It's a nice collision from both sides.
Noah Wendell there on the tackle. That's a good form tackle. He's a big dude out there at the linebacker spot.
2nd and 9. They'll give it to Davis again. Trying to get around the left edge. He's going to fall forward just 2 yards short of the stick.
You got Trey Harris who gives you the wiggle, and you got Amari Davis who is a slasher, and he can really beat you quickly.
They'll call it 3rd and 3. Give it to Amari again. Taking on the contact right at the line. Going to be about 1.5 yards shy.
Yeah, they didn't give him much of a push there. It looked to me like he almost got within 1 yard. So 4th and 2. You got Blackman out there on an island. They do have the flat kind of covered up. Tried to get the jump. Didn't get it.
On 4th down, Wampus Cats going for it.
No.
Mari tackled right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a hair shy or a hair behind the line.
Yeah.
And turnover on downs for your Wampus Cats.
So that's that linebacker, Wendell, 25. And I watched him in the PA game, and he brought the lumber many times in that ball game. And I think I remember correctly that he was a transfer in from Valley View, I think. After watching the benefit game, he's a player. He's a guy that you got to put a hat on. So no points off that turnover. That's unfortunate.
Blue on blue for your Wampus Cats, the new home unis, and Juju Jones likes it.
Yeah, Juju is eating there. The big guy. Boy, I mean, he beat his guy immediately in the backfield, was almost there for the handoff. Looks like a passing down here.
Loss of 3, 2nd and 13 for the Hurricane.
Now, T.J. Brown's good, and he's very good, and so they may try to pick up some yardage here, but this looks like a passing down to me.
He's looking on the far side, going deep, has a man. As Tay Lockett comes across to push him out of bounds. Around the 25, busted coverage there for your Wampus Cats.
Yeah, you're going to see a little bit of that early in the season. You're going to see some just flat out busted coverage. He didn't beat anybody. He just got a busted coverage help. Thought we had some over the top help, and we did not. So somebody had a misread.
1st and 10 at the 25. They're going deep here on the near side. Kyan Allen step with, who is that here on the near side?
Elijah Washington.
Jamarius Jackson, the receiver for Jonesboro.
Oh, was that Allen? That was Allen.
That was Kyan Allen, yeah.
Nice job there. Step for step, he had man coverage. They were trying to go up top quickly.
Second and 10, Myers fakes it. Rolling out here on the near side. He's going to keep it himself. Trayvon Logan chases him out of bounds. Short gain.
Yeah, you had Dietz out there who played the running back or the H-back out into the flat area really well, kind of shut that off, and then extended the play to create it where it gains about 3 or 4 yards. So nice job by Trey Dietz there.
3rd down and 6 after the pickup of 4. Ball at the 21. Classy students getting loud. The handoff to Brown. He's going to get a couple yards, a little bit closer. So decision here for the Hurricane.
Yeah, they're going to go. I think they know they're going to need to score touchdowns, not field goals, to stay in this one. So they're keeping the offense on the field. 4th and 4. You got to make sure you cover up T.J. Brown for sure, but you're gonna probably see a rollout.
They try to roll it out. Myers had to get rid of it quickly.
Yeah.
Don't think he could really see where he was trying to throw it. A turnover on downs.
So that was Wade out there making some pressure, as well as Lawrence Wagner, who's another new face. Mostly. He played some last year, but they put some pressure there and forced a bad throw. Nice job of the defense to finally buckle down there.
So both offenses stall out on their last possessions. Hopefully the Wampus Cats can get it going again here. They'll start from the 19.
Amari Davis in the backfield again.
They'll hand it off to Amari. Made a juke right in the middle. He's going to get about 3.
He got so low to the ground there, he literally hid from a would-be tackler at the line of scrimmage and followed his blocks. Nice job.
2nd and 6. They'll call it a gain of 4. Tapp Looking to pass here on second down, looking for McCray and double coverage. McCray, oh! They said he bobbled it as he went out of bounds. They're not going to give it to him. Wow.
I'd like to see that again. Come on.
Here we go, Tim Roach.
No argument from Buck James, so I'm guessing he's right. I don't know.
That's close.
It's real close. All right, 3rd and 6. Great throw. Great catch. Just one step out of bounds. That's too bad. All right, doubles here down low. McJoy in the game.
Carter Crow in motion. Tapp looking near side again.
3.
Looking for Column. Was waiting for him to get behind the linebacker and just couldn't quite place it.
Yeah, that's a good play. Just overthrown a bit there in between the spots. So we do get to see the punting team, and it's Will Upton who will be in punting formation. That's an unfortunate break there. Boy, I thought we had a good connection with McCray, but it didn't work out.
Naven Richardson with long snap.
Back us up.
Well, okay.
A little flinch out there.
Jonesboro has 2 back to receive. Oh, another whistle. This time flag coming in on the far side.
Actually, that's okay because that punt didn't go as well as we'd hoped. Buck James has taken the Buck James post-penalty posture. Back us up 5 more. This is going worse, from bad to worse. Everybody gets still. Nobody moves. First punt of the season. That seems a lot further than what it should be, but better punt. Much better punt. That's a penalty you'll take right there.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So all that drama of backing up.
Yeah.
And then we get a great punt.
That's a break. We catch a break there. So, yeah, both offensive have had some moments here lately, but it is it's unfortunate that we didn't have that one connection there. I like the play call to Cullum, though. That's going to work. That's a cut under and a go deep on the boundary.
Stat says 60-yard punt.
Nice. Will Upton, 1 punt, 60-yard average. Nice. Spreading us out here.
Myers passing on first down. Out across the far side. Got it out to Cam Davis. Davis will pick up a first down, still driving his feet. Going to be around the 36.
It's a guy that played last year for them, the wide receiver, and so you see some experience there. We gave a lot of room on the edge there. We were really playing off. That's some of the benefit of getting beat really deep. You start to get a little bit gun shy.
Rodney Chapman got his hands on him. And then Gatewood helped finish it off.
Another brother that is out there. Chapman is.
Yeah.
We have a few of them out here. We have a Hammond. We have a Wade. We have all kinds of stuff going on here. Good game. Their offense is starting to click a little bit here. Ooh.
On the slant. Another big first down here for the Hurricane. It was this time Kamari Fisher.
Yeah, that's the open spot right there. That's the spot I was worried about with our secondary, was right there, basically just to the backside of the linebackers and in front of the safeties.
1st and 10 from the 33. They'll hand off to Brown, wide open up the middle. No one even touches him. 33-yard rushing touchdown for Brown, and the Hurricane cut the lead to 8.
Yeah, that was as easy as you please there. They just kind of sliced and diced the defense up on that series. Got us off balance on a throw. Got us kind of gaseous for a run, and then a big gash there. Nobody touched him. That was not the series you wanted to see. Now, you're going to go back to the drawing board defensively and kind of figure out where you got going on here. But we have a timeout. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there.
Somebody's having to come off.
It may have been a helmet. May have been a helmet problem.
Jeffrey Davis. Nice sprint onto the field.
Yeah. Kudos for that.
Alex Glomsky on for the point after. Glomsky's a junior. You got your Wampus Cats to jump early.
Well, that may change. I don't know if it'll change their decision on going for it or not, but it's half the distance. And again, in high school ball, pre-snap penalties like offsides and is a stoppage.
How many penalties? We have two stats. Is like 5 or 6 now. Another whistle.
It looks like the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Suddenly, it's the first game of the season.
Point after is up, and it is good. Jonesboro cuts the lead to 7. 2:56 to play here in the first quarter. We'll take a break and be back here on Conway Court.
At First Security, we love our home state, but Conway might be our favorite community of all. We pour our time, energy, and resources into the nonprofits and charitable organizations working hard to make Conway a better place for us all, investing in students, schools, and educators, helping neighbors triumph over challenges, building faith, building hope, and looking forward to our shared future. First Security, proud to be your bank and your bankers, making Conway even better.
Well, things were looking really good for your Wampus Cats, and then two stalled out drives.
Yeah.
And then Jonesboro just marches down the field.
Yeah, we're going to every time we get the ball, we really need. We always want to score, but you're really going to have to really put some pressure on their offense to score until we get things lined out defensively, and that's going to take some work. That's going to take some time. That series right there was definitely not one you want to. It's one you're going to run some film on this weekend, but it's not one we want. So now the offense needs to really step up.
McClanahan went for the fair catch, but Cam Blackman ended up with it.
Yeah.
Fair catch by association, I guess.
Cam would rather have taken that off and run it with it, but it is what it is.
Cam Blackman was off and running the first play of the game for your Wampus Cats.
75
yards.
Like ago.
I know. It feels like a different game ago already.
All right.
So 2:56 on the clock here in the first quarter. Wampus Cats lead by 7. Let's start this drive from the 24.
Carter Crow in the backfield. We'll switch out, and then we're going to go 4 wide.
Tapp getting it out, looking for Carter Crow. It's picked off by Alexander. Carter Crow chasing him down. Who else was in on that hit? Amari Davis.
He juggled the snap. That play was just kind of looked funky from the get-go. He juggled the snap and really threw it to nobody there. I'm not sure if it was a wrong route or if it was just a poor throw, but that is definitely not what we wanted to do right out of the gate.
With Crow in motion, it felt like from the start, maybe like a design play to try and get to him, but
look for the quick strike here.
After the turnover, first down for Jonesboro. Trayvon Logan wrapping them up. It's a gain of around 5 or 6.
Yeah, you're seeing the Cats give a lot of ground here to the outside edge receivers. And the slants, they've got plenty of room to catch the ball, and Myers is too good to miss there. You might see a run here.
Give it to Brown right up the middle. Boogie Lockett had to step up from the secondary to help make the tackle, but it will be a first down for the Hurricane. 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah, looking to tie the ball game here in the first quarter. Wow.
Hand off to Brown again, working the right side. Going to be swallowed up near the 5.
Joe Washington and Caleb Kern coming back in. Switching out. We are pretty deep in terms of the numbers on the defensive line, but got to get the big guys out there that are a little bit rested. Try to get a push here.
Ball's at the 6. Give it to Brown again. He'll get inside the 5. They stop him at the 4.
Yeah, gain of about 2. He just keeps working his feet. We've got to make that when we get the first lick on Brown, you've got to get a good wrap and at least get him bouncing outside. He's too good inside. Tush push. They got all
the way down inside the 1.
Wow. The old quarterback sneak.
This will be interesting. 4th and goal from about the 6-inch line.
Wow. I could try that again if I had to guess.
Myers under center. Takes it, tried to push forward. Still no call.
Yeah, he's in. He leaned in, I'm pretty sure about it.
They're taking their time on the deliberation here. And finally, the touchdown call comes in. The Hurricane, an extra point away from tying it up here in Conway.
Not sure why you had to have a collective discussion on that. That seemed a little bit sketchy, to say the least.
Point after is good. Tie ball game here in the first quarter. Conway struck first with 2 touchdowns. Jonesboro has answered right back. 12 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Back after this break on Conway Court.
Today's medical system is like a maze where patients get lost. Not here. Conway Regional takes a personal approach to health, so you get one-of-a-kind care that blends access and excellence, familiarity and fierce commitment, with a deeply invested team delivering the services and support that people deserve. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional, curated care.
Back here live at John McConnell Stadium. Man, this is not where I thought we'd be this close to the end of the first quarter.
Not after the first 2 drives by your Wampus Cats, no. And we had a turnover in there as well, created by your defense. They have since turned it on, and we have turned it off. We have a turnover, and they've started in great field position most of the game. They had one bad starting field position moment, and it wasn't that bad, to be honest. It was about the 25, 30-yard line. They've been in our side of the field a lot.
Yeah. Well, the one time they weren't, after that 60-yard punt, they just drove right down the field like it was no problem.
Sliced and diced.
Tay Boogie Lockett, Cam Blackman back to receive for your Wampus Cats.
They've been doing the pop-up kick. Let's see where they go now. Rex McClanahan direction has been most of the case.
Kick from Glomsky. Cam Blackman going to get a shot here. Takes it inside the 10. Cam finds a seam. Past the 30. He'll be taken down finally just right at the 35.
That's an interesting decision. I would have totally thought that they would pooch kick if they've had such good success there. Instead, you're going to kick it to Cam Blackman, who's a danger every time he touches the ball. That's just interesting. All right, offense.
So 4 seconds on the clock. Your Wampus Cats will look to get one play in here.
They've had a couple of one-play drives.
They-
One was a pick and one was a touchdown.
Oh, man. I liked the first one a little better.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 35. A handoff to Amari Davis. Nice gain on 1st down. All right, that's going to do it for the end of the 1st quarter here. Just want to let you know, if you're watching on YouTube, we are going to end this stream to try and make some changes to improve the quality of the stream. So if you're watching on YouTube, go to our channel, Conway Corp 5, Channel 5, and we'll have a new stream up shortly to get it a better stream quality moving forward for the rest of the game. End of 1, Conway and Jonesboro tied at 14 on Conway Corp. After 1, it's much like it was at the start of the game. We're all tied up. It was 0-0 at the start of the game. It's 14-14 here as we start the 2nd quarter.
We got to get the sticks lined up. What are we doing here? It should be about 2nd and 3, I believe.
It's interesting.
Yeah, they just didn't. They
had some chain issues on the other side.
Yeah, they hadn't moved this change yet, so they got to. No, that's not right. No.
It's 2nd and 3.
I know you're not seeing it, but they got to get 2nd and 3 lined out here. There we go. Good run at the end of the half by Amari Davis. Picked up 7.
Amari, really, since that first drive, it's been essentially all Amari.
Oh, yeah.
Working the left side here, cuts back to the middle. Taken down. Yeah, taken down from behind. No flag coming in.
It was a face mask. Major James had the right call there. Great run. Great run.
Conway going fast. 1st down, Tapp looking deep for Cam Blackman. Working back in double coverage through all kinds of contact, but no call there.
All right, well, that's going to have to play both ways, so I hope it does, but lots of stuff there. If he leads him there, I think he probably gets it, but just a bit too much underneath it. All right, so now at McFadden in NTH now.
All right, our first look at Dawson McFadden. Been out a few weeks with injury. Another handoff to Amari Davis.
Quick pop there, man. Guy is really, really running strong.
It's getting up real fast as well. 3rd and 5 for your Wampus Cats. Give it to Amari again, right up the middle. Amari upended, close to the line.
Close to the line again. They're only going to give him all the way. Wow. Back to, they had one official had him marked up almost to the line.
It's going to be about 4th and 2. Give it to Amari again.
I don't know that he got it.
Stopped right at the line, 2nd effort.
Nope.
It's real close, though. The original spot, the official across the way, but he's starting to come in to line up with the near side. Another turnover on downs for your Wampus Cats.
Trying to prove the rushing game, and I agree with that, to be honest with you. That's a good spot. I mean, that's going to be your bread and butter a lot of the year. I mean, you can throw the ball all over the yard if you want to, but boy, you really have to be able to pick up 4th and 1.5, 4th and 2, and just didn't get it.
I mean, how many times have we heard Coach Buck James say it? Got to be able to run the ball when you need to run the ball.
When you need to run the ball. All right, you've got the Wampus Cat defense on their heels now, so you don't want to give too much up here.
Another early whistle here on the near side.
Well, we've got a lot of confusion on the official side here. sending a guy off. Not sure why.
Had more equipment issues? I don't know.
Maybe, I guess.
That's left guard Jalen Walker. First and 10, Myers passing it out on the far side. Long pass, got it out. Ball came loose. Are they going to say incomplete?
Nice job. That time, was that Boogie?
I believe that was Boogie Lockett.
Let's see here.
Or was it the corner coming in from behind?
It could be the corner coming in behind.
Yeah,
it was
the linebacker.
Logan. Yeah. Boy, he's having a good game. Lots of touches on the ball is Trayvon Logan.
Second down and 10. Hand off to Brown. Met right at the line of scrimmage.
There you go.
Who got the first stick?
I don't know. Stephon Wade wasn't quite involved in that one. He came up from the linebacker spot and was definitely engaged. That looked like, when you see one like that, a pop like that, they've got 2-3 steps to make it there. That looked like a Wade.
It'll be 3rd and 9. Twins stacked on each side. Myers looking deep here on the near side. Just led him too far, trying to find Cam Davis. Davis had a step, but the pass was just a step or two further.
Yeah. It's 14. Is that Hayden?
Hayden Green.
Hayden Green. He got beat there. He got a step on him pretty quickly out of the break. And he was playing catch up there. And we're down. Gavin Perry is your normal starting safety out there. So Hayden get a chance to play and get some experience. That's going to be valuable in conference play.
Boogie Lockett back to receive.
Caleb Curran almost got that.
He's not going to have an opportunity here as the ball bounces all the way down to the 30. So another turnover on downs for your Wampus Cats, but no damage done as the defense gets a 3 and out.
Nicely done by your defense. Good response there. We have two series that have ended on turnover on downs. So both cases we were trying to make a rush for the first down. So it's incumbent to get a touchdown here. We need a score.
Another whistle before the snap. Hey, if you're rejoining us on YouTube, looks like we've got the stream fixed, my man.
That looks good.
Looking great now.
They sending another guy off for an equipment.
This is the third one.
That must be a focus. I think he had a mouthpiece out, is what they were calling.
Oh, well, you got to protect those teeth.
Weird.
I kind of get it. I mean, seriously, you don't need to be playing football without a mouthpiece.
You don't. That's fair enough. And I think Dennis agree. 7 out of 8 Dennis agree.
Well, they might want you to play without a mouthpiece. Make some money. All right, Amari Davis gets the handoff, quickly hit behind the line by number 97. That's Javon Hare.
Yeah, that is the tackle in their 4-man scheme, the 4-man front. And he's a pretty big dude there. He got in between us there.
2nd and 10. Tapp had to double pump. Pass just too far outside of Cam Blackman's hands.
We had kind of late in the game there, McFadden had broken open in the middle of the zone. If he had the opportunity to get one more look on that one, it would have been a first down. So that's going to be there later, I hope. McCray out there on an island, very top of the screen.
Third and 10, Tapp going deep for Alex McCray. He's got him! Touchdown, Conway!
I love McCray on an island. Boy, he dropped that on him. That was McCray taking his guy and just beating him right out, just a go route. And Tapp threw it right on the money. Led him perfectly in stride. No chance.
70-yard touchdown pass from Tapp to McCray. Crazy night continues for Wesley Tapp.
And it does.
Well, yardage-wise, he's 3 for 9, but 204 yards and 2 touchdowns.
He's got 3 completions for how much?
For 204.
Oh, my gosh.
Extra point is up and good. The Wampus Cats regain the lead, 21-14. 9:29 to play here in the second quarter. Back after this break on Conway Court.
At Arvest Bank, we believe financial confidence should be within reach for everyone. Whether you're just getting started, planning for your future, or starting a new chapter, we're here to help you plan and reach your goals every step of the way. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Back live at John McConnell Stadium. Stats was showing me Wesley Tapp has completed 3 passes. The shortest one was 59 yards.
He's over 200, 2 touchdowns, and 3 completions.
A great kick there by Crosby Keir.
Oh, yeah, right
TJ Brown got clipped, but Stephon Wade just past the 20.
Just when you think you had it open there, Wade, I was watching it, man, what a great angle right there. Got him right at the kneecaps. Quick hit, and it's over with. All right, defense. They had a great series last time. Let's get another one. Need some separation, Levi.
Well, we had it, and then we didn't. And now we're building it back.
Well, let's keep that on. Cam Sims on this end.
Is that Jabari Criswell in there? 99, yeah, Criswell in at defensive tackle. He's a sophomore. Elijah Branch, another sophomore, was chasing down Asa Myers and forced him to get the ball out quickly.
Yeah, I like that. I like seeing some sophomores out there. 94. Elijah Branch, Criswell as well, but Elijah Branch, we covered a junior high game last year. Last year.
First play.
First play of the game was against Bryant was a pick 6 on a screen pass. What a play! Elijah Branch has got some speed, got some skills.
We got some sophomores on both sides of the line of scrimmage that are going to make some noise this year for your Wampus Cats.
Lampy had a great bunch that 9th grade season there.
2nd and 10, Myers. He had to pump. Elijah Washington coming in to make the tackle, but it will be a first down for the Hurricane.
Just one step too much cushion. Good throw, good comeback route. First and 10.
Ball at the 35. Myers will hand it off.
Good tackle there. Is
Man,
that Kern?
about 5 blue jerseys right there.
It's Logan.
Stephon Wade, Trey Dietz.
Logan and
Cam
Sims and Cam. Guys,
Man,
everybody. I want to call everybody.
Let's say all their names. That's kind of what we're supposed to do.
Logan's good, being a good leader out there. He's finding the ball constantly tonight. Joe Washington now back out on the edge.
Loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
All right, so they are definitely looking at the defense over before they make the final call.
Myers getting it out quickly, checking down the flats, and the receiver fell down right at the 38.
I will tell you, that's pretty close to a block down the field before the catch, which is highly illegal.
That's the second time that's happened tonight.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Or at least second time I've heard you say it.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, they're trying to time it right.
3rd and 7.
They're gonna try these under routes, and then they're gonna hit a go route. They're gonna try to hit a go route here pretty soon.
Myers looking here on the near side, quickly gets it out. Just a lot of space given to Cam Davis. Easily picks up a first down and pass midfield to the 49.
Yeah, we're giving way too much cushion. They burned us a couple of times, and so we're being so cautious. We're giving them room, but man, they're killing us on these quick outs.
1st and 10, handoff to Brown. Brown lowering his shoulder. Big pickup for the senior.
Yeah, he climbed over the line of scrimmage, and at the next level, we were given a little bit too much there. Pickup of 7 and easily done.
2nd and 3, they'll give it right back to him, going back to the senior, and I think he's got enough for the first down.
He does. They're going to give it to him.
Jabari Criswell checks back in. Defensive tackle.
New running back in.
That is 14. That's Hawkins, a junior. Myers under all kinds of pressure. Flag coming out here on the near side, near the 40.
Illegal man downfield. Yeah.
You got nervous because of the hit on Myers, but the flag was in a location that you didn't feel like that's what it was.
Great pressure by the defense there. Almost got to him. When we've gotten pressure on him, it's been tough for him. He hasn't been able to really get anything going, but he's other than unloading it. But it's just getting that pressure without him burning us on the back end. Would they decline the penalty? Okay. So that's third down now? Second down, okay.
6:52 to play here in the first half. Myers getting it out quick on second down. Kyle Allen gets in there right at the same time. Man, if he would have been another. Okay.
Yeah.
Another flag here on the near side.
I'll decline that as well. They are releasing too quick. I mean, maybe again another. We don't know from year to year what their point of emphasis is from the referee side of the ball, but they have called equipment and this call, illegal man downfield, a couple of times.
Third down and 10 for the Hurricane.
Question is, do you throw it underneath and try to give them enough room to not get it? It's 4 down territory.
They'll hand it off on third down. Flying in from the secondary was Hayden Green. That's going to be about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah. They did a good thing there. They have their backup running back in, but they didn't hesitate to give it to him.
Myers goes under center again.
Spots don't tend to go our way tonight. I'm a little bit concerned about that. That looked like a generous spot. TJ Brown back in the ball game in the backfield. 4 wide.
Fisher and Davis here on the near side.
Ball start. They went to call a play. Instead of snapping it, they backed out and they had a wide receiver here. I think number 6 on the outside. Yeah. Jumped it. That's the when you line up and you could snap it but you don't, but you bark something. Yeah, sometimes it causes it's a self-inflicted wound, and that's what happened there.
Back them up 5, 1st and 15.
Well, a lot of cushion out there in the slot.
Myers looking here on the near side. He's got him. And Cam Davis. Touchdown for the Hurricane. Pulls them within 1 again.
Yeah, he made a double move here, and it was over with. Didn't even have to pump it. Just threw it up. Good throw. Good catch. 2 steps too little.
Man coverage here on the near side. It's been a little bit of a trouble spot for the Wampus Cats tonight. Receivers getting loose.
Yeah. And we knew that coming in that we were going to have to grow into that spot right there. And they're definitely taking some lumps. He's too good a quarterback, Asa Myers is, to not hit that.
Extra point is good. Tied up again. 21 all. 6:09 to play here in the second quarter. We'll take another break here on Conway Corp.
Come see us. Check us out online at CountrysideMotors.com. Thank you for your business.
Back live at John McConnell Stadium. I don't like saying this, Tim Roach.
Yeah.
All tied up again.
Well, we are taking our lumps on defense, and we knew that coming. Yeah, That's the not so happy Buck James stance. Don't blame him. He knew they've got a lot of work to do defensively, and if you don't get pressure when we've gotten pressure on him, it's been okay. When we haven't, they are wide open in the flats, and they have beaten us deep several times. A couple of times we got fortunate they overthrew the ball, but they were wide open. So we just got a lot of work to do. That's what this non-conference this year is going to be about.
Cam Blackman on the return for your Wampus Cats. Bringing it back on the seam. Gets it across midfield. Great return for Cam Blackman.
That's one way to turn the tides, so to speak. Get a little bit of momentum on your side. Get the ball to Cam Blackman.
And Amari Davis back on the field again. I don't think we've seen Trey Harris since the first possession.
Yeah.
Maybe first or second. That first one was real quick. So.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. We'll try to catch up on that. Back up a little bit, Cam.
Trey split out at receiver to blow the play dead. Timeout Jonesboro.
Yep.
At the 6-minute mark. We'll go ahead and keep it here for the moment, Tim. It's been the story tonight. Defense taking some lumps, as you said, but the offense has played well in spurts.
Yeah, and so that's the factor that we need to kind of flip. It's going to be work in progress on defense. The non-conference season is about finding who can do what and putting them in the right positions to win on defense. We have to have some consistency out of our offense, and tonight it's been good and bad, so we need more good than bad. Because we're going to give up some points defensively until we get some things straightened out. So, again, we've kind of pounded away at our non-conference for the last 3-4 years. And this year with this team, it's going to be a little bit about figuring out what we got.
Well, there he is, Trey Harris back on the field.
Right. Now that's good to see.
He's going to be split out here on the near side.
Seen a lot of this with the running back in the
well, we saw some of him doing this at Jonesboro a year ago.
Yeah.
Get him matched up with a linebacker. It's a tough task. That ball tipped off the hands of Carter Crow. That was dangerous.
Yeah, and I will tell you, man, you don't want apparently you don't want to do anything near 25. This guy's a dude. He is middle linebacker.
Wendell, yeah.
Noah Wendell, is that his name?
Yeah, Noah.
Yeah. Being brutal tonight. Probably a run here to pick up some yardage.
2nd and 10, they give it to Trey. Trey jukes away from one defender. They only pick up about a yard.
Yeah, they were in the backfield there. They beat us up front on that particular play. They knew that was coming. If I know it's coming, they probably knew it was coming as well. But you were trying to pick up some yardage there to make your options because you're in 4-down territory. We know we got to score every time we touch the ball.
3rd down and 9.
Edge.
Tapp looking for McFadden. Connects here on the near side to the big tight end who was split out.
Close to the first down. Not quite. Yeah, I think it's going to be short. 4th down and about a yard, maybe. Less than a yard. And this is going to be Trey Harris.
Option action here.
Yeah, Wesley Tapp. He's going to have to get 1 or 2.
Going to keep it.
There's 1.
And pick up the first down. I like it.
Nice job, Tapp. Got it, baby. I like that play. Well, he could just stretch out his body and get a yard there.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're probably going to Trey Harris this one.
Do give it to Trey. Trey just working through all kinds of contact.
Boy, it's so clogged up in the middle right now. We're not having the success that I thought we'd have up the middle. We have to find ways to get to the edge, it looks like. Try to go in behind Bowman and Kingston. Doubles on both sides.
2nd down and 8. Tapp stepping up. Going to take off. Slides down just past the 25. Right inside to the 24.
Good game. Good game. Makes it manageable. We got 2 downs to get this. I'm not sure we'd see the field goal unit at this point in the game since defensively we're struggling.
3rd down and 3. They fake it to Harris. All kinds of contact on Blackman on the slant. And the flag flies in on Alexander.
That was a tackle from the get-go. He had full jersey, full shoulder pads. No chance to shake free.
Look at the replay here.
Yeah. He was tackled from about the 19. So that'll be a 1st down. They've been letting them play tonight a little bit, but that one was a little over the top. I like the let them play kind of atmosphere, but you gotta call it at some point. That was the one.
1st and 10 from the 13. Give it to Trey. Trey finds a seam on the right side. Trey Harris down to the 1. They'll mark him right inside the 2. First and goal for your Wampus Cats. They move quick. Tapp will keep it. Wesley Tapp runs it in from 2 yards out.
Nicely done. I mean, so there's your 2. I bet we see a little bit more than that tonight. But wow, what a great play here. If you watch Tapp just kind of take the edge, it's a read option. It looks like, and man, what a everybody was thinking 1, nobody thinking 12.
Tapp had 2 rushing touchdowns a year ago, and he started 4 games, played some in a few of the other early games. Extra point is up and good. Conway taking the lead back to 7. Back in 30 here on Conway Court.
The community of Conway continues to be committed to the Wampus Cats, just as Centennial is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success, both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let us be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Back live at John McConnell Stadium, just under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Conway has retaken the lead, up by 7 after the quarterback keeper on the option run from Wesley Tapp.
I didn't expect to say that tonight either. This game has a look and feel of needing a break to flip it a little bit, so we got to find a way to get a break.
It's Brown on the return.
Good tackle.
I think that tackle made by the sophomore. Well, I think that's Cameron Parker.
Is that who that is?
linebacker.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
You got the sophomore Jaden Turner also wearing 22, but I'm pretty sure that's Cameron Parker.
Yeah, I believe you're right. He plays linebacker as well. All right. Got Dietz out there. Wade's out there. Looks to be pretty much your starting 5, except Trey McBride is out there. Actually, Elijah Branch is out there as well. Double reverse.
Oh, reverse here. That's Davis out on the far side. Elijah Washington working through a block out there on the far side to make the push out of bounds, and he's slow to get up.
Yeah, that's no good.
The Wampus Cats not super deep at the corner spot.
And that's going to put Peyton Ruth into the ball game. Another guy that's learning by trial by fire here.
It looked like when he got to the blue turf on the sideline, he slipped. Yeah. Lost his footing from underneath him.
Yeah.
He's still
down.
Oh, he's on his feet now.
Okay, that's a good sign. Got a little bit of a hobble there, so we're gonna have to let Brooke and Jacob, and you got you recognize that guy right there, the lead in front of Jacob?
Oh man. Okay. Don't tell me. Friedel.
No, it's
Fusilier.
It's
okay,
Fusilier.
I knew it was an F.
Yeah.
My first thought was Fusilier, but then I thought Friedel for some reason.
Fusilier. Working on the staff now with Conway. Glad to have him. He's a former Wampus Cat who was a dude. Let him get out there. He could still play. He could still play.
He might have a player or two left in him.
I think he probably have a few more, yeah.
Well, 2nd and short for Jonesboro as we come back after the injury timeout. And Brown's going to pick up a first down.
Yeah, the double reverse or kind of a double reverse, really more just a reverse. It was a pitch reverse. That could have been a lot more than that. We actually played that pretty well once we got to the edge, but we lost containment on the defensive inside. They got way too far inside.
And Jonesboro happy to run the clock here as well. Myers fakes going into double coverage. Kyan Allen was right there, and really a great defensive effort from the receiver there to come in and try and tap it away.
That's exactly right. Good call on it, Levi. He was offense turned defense. He had to snatch that away. I think Allen had a chance to catch that one. He got his hand in there to knock it out. The old pump fake move, double move on the outside edge. He could have gone short, and I think he had a better chance at it.
2nd down, they'll give it to Brown.
Good tackle.
Cam Sims crashing in from the defensive end spot.
Stephon Wade from the middle side as well. Good job by the junior and the senior there. Well, you don't want to give them anything here like a first down, obviously, but you also don't want to give them hope to get a first down because they are kind of in that kind of in-between range. We'd like to see it knocked down here. It's going to be a pass.
Myers under pressure. Flushed out by Juju. Joseph Washington and Stephon Wade going to force him out of bounds.
Yeah, and they got a lot there. Where'd they step out at? Oh, he's stepping him out. Whoa, yeah, okay, I like that. I thought he was out at about the 47, and they've got him marked back at the 43. Nice. Great job that time by Joe Washington, by the way, letting up right as he got to the line to the boundary.
Well, no question here what they're doing. They're in an actual punt formation.
You don't want to. Wampus Cats with all 3 timeouts.
Punt is away from the Hurricane. Boogie fair catches it real low. I like having another Boogie.
I do. That's a tough catch right there. It was kind of a dying spiral and a good catch. All right. Field position is not the best. That's kind of what you expected. You would hope to get the ball a little bit closer to midfield, but it is at the 26. Strong arm of Tapp is in play. Amari Davis is back there as well. Our normal crew of receivers.
Blackman, Crow, Column on the near side. Alex McCray split out on the far side.
Looks like McCray's still ISO'd out there. They may cut somebody over in more of a zone. They don't.
Hand off to Amari on first down. Amari working the left side, going to pick up about 3.
They brought the guy off the edge, so they left the corner out there on his own. There was nobody in the boundary third, deep third there. 18's got to go off again.
Wow.
I have no idea what's going on there. I'd like to figure that out, but it is what it is. All right.
Scott's still thinking the mouthpiece again.
Yeah. All right. This is a chance right here where you get Cameron go long, or you get Cullum down in the middle there, maybe working toward the boundary on a cut inside of Crow.
2nd and 7. We're under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Tapp going to check it out to Amari Davis. Amari hit immediately.
Good tackle.
Maybe a pickup of about a foot.
Yeah, not much. It was right at the line. Clock continues to run.
Tapp gets it out to Crow. Crow
Calling it
Got
good.
the foot
yes,
in.
Carter. Yes.
First down, Wampus Cats.
Oh, he dragged the tippy toes. What a great throw and route here by Carter Crow. Look at this. Whooping. Nice.
First down, they give it to
good
Amari.
block.
Amari stays on his feet.
Oh.
Down close to the 45. They'll mark him at the 46, right at the stick. They'll call it a first down.
No takeaway from Amari Davis. Great run. That was Isaiah Bowman pulling from the left side and throttling his guy. Doing it again. Boom.
Again, yeah. All kinds of space here on the near side for Amari. He's going to be slung out of bounds.
I like it.
Moving the sticks again.
What we got here? Timeout.
Timeout Conway. All right, we'll go ahead and take it with them. Back in 30 here on Conway Court.
Hey, Wampus Cat fans, Jeff Matthews here. For 25 years, you've tuned into Conway Court broadcasts of Wampus Cat football. And each season, our crew works to raise the bar with our coverage. And that dedication was recently honored with a Telly Award, recognizing excellence in sports coverage nationwide. This award belongs to all of us, the athletes on the field, the viewers at home, and the talented crew who make every broadcast possible. Thank you for watching Wampus Cat football for 25 years, only on Conway Corp.
So the reason why we had to call timeout, can you believe it? The official ran the clock, said he did not go out of bounds with 15 guys out of bounds. Buck James said his piece. I'm sure there'll be more, but he got an earful.
I guess they're saying he had a knee down in bounds, but he was slung out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
I don't think I'm going to be generous on that one.
Yeah.
Carter Crow goes in motion.
They're in zone.
Second and short. Tapp gets it out, finds Column. Column dropped it. They're going to say incomplete.
Yeah, he took a hit as soon as he caught it, and just couldn't pull it in. That was a great throw. I mean, and that's the 6'5" Column out there, being an athlete, going up and get it. But good pop there by 18 to keep him from possessing it. Now they're in a zone. They ran a zone that play, and it looks like they are staying in that. You can look for Carter Crow to get a curl route in the middle here.
Amari Davis will empty it out for Tapp. Tapp going to roll out on the far side. Flag coming in the middle of the field. Tapp picks up enough for the first down, but you got to feel like this one's coming back.
Yeah, we've had a lot of penalties tonight. Not as much as we had at Jonesboro last year, but there have been quite a few. That's going to put a hurt because we got a first down with the run by Tapp. A lot of discussion here.
It's going to be holding against your Wampus Cats.
It's at the spot of the foul. He's going to call it at the 40. Well, that's what the line of scrimmage was, so it's a 10-yarder.
So didn't they change the rule a few years ago that if it's behind the line of scrimmage, it just comes?
It comes to the line of scrimmage and goes back. But I think they called that beyond the line of scrimmage, but it was still at the line. So need to pick up a chunk here.
3rd and 14. Tapp having to step up. Looking over the middle for Carter Crow and just thrown a hair behind him. And some good things were cooking there, but Wampus Cats couldn't take advantage.
Yeah, boy, I'm gonna tell you, here's what I like about it. All right, the throw was a little off, but what I like about it was he moved in the pocket, stepped up to the line of scrimmage, released the throw. He found the guy wide open. Crow had worked open in the zone, just a tad bit behind him. That'll work.
Upton's punt is off. Man, skied it. Bounces near the 5. Logan just couldn't get there in time.
Great punt.
Man, as much as we've been hesitant about the punt game,
that was good.
He's hit 2 good ones here tonight.
Yeah, he cooked that one. That's going to be about another 50-yarder right there.
So 24 seconds on the clock. Jonesboro with 2 timeouts.
Now it's a deal. They're at the 20-yard line. You don't want to make a mistake here either. I mean, We can't get beat deep, so you know that they're going to be able to throw the ball underneath if that's what they want to do. They only have 2 timeouts left. They lost one. So that's a long way to go unless they hit one deep. They may take a shot and then see what happens.
Peyton Ruth back in. So Elijah Washington still on the sideline.
Safeties need to go to work. Peyton Ruth's already backing up, so we're playing off. Going to give the underneath.
Myers under pressure. Can't escape. Lawrence Wagner in there.
Yeah. The pressure's been got to him that time, but when the pressure's been there, Ace's decision making kind of breaks down pretty quickly. So
yeah, Wagner,
they're gonna let it go now.
Wagner working through a hold and got the sack. Joe Washington in there as well. So at halftime, your Wampus Cats take a 7-point lead into the field house. It's been an interesting first half if you're a Conway fan.
To say the least. Got a lot of work to do on defense, and we'll figure that part out as the season goes along. But they're learning lessons right now.
Hey, we got a lot going on here at halftime. I think we're going to see dance, cheer, and, of course, the Conway High Band. And I don't know. Oh, yeah. Let's stay here.
They can do the punt.
Yeah, they're going to do the punt contest.
All right.
And I had...
Last year, it was Ava Gibson, the last punt of the year.
Finally got it.
The last game,
huh?
finally got it. And I think it was $10,000. Scholarship money. That's pretty impressive. That's helpful.
That's a real thing.
That's helpful.
That's a real deal. And they got the. I remember these from my childhood. These little playground things, but I'm assuming that's for the band's performance.
It's not a playground thing, Levi. It also looks like the what's the professor's name on Back to the Future?
Doc Brown.
It looks like the device that he had to tell tell the future, right?
He didn't tell the future. He traveled through time.
It was
Tim Roach. So are you talking about the flux capacitor?
He went back to the future. No, not the flux capacitor. He was the headdress thing.
Oh, back in the 50s that he had that on.
Okay,
yeah.
He was alive back in the 50s.
Tell me who the president is. He tells him Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
The
actor?
The actor?
All right, I can't tell who this is that Marcel is going to give the ball to.
And who was the vice president, future boy? Jerry Lewis?
Who is? I can't tell who.
Well,
this
there's
is.
2 down there.
Okay, so they're going to give both of them a chance.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, you had a male and a female.
Here's the thing: they chose 2 people that have cowboy boots on. This is rigged. This is kind of rigged.
It's insanely difficult, by the way, because there's no give.
You tried it?
No, I'm just looking at the truck and how hard the bed is. How do you keep it in there once you get it in? I mean,
this guy's got some moxie though, man. Come on, some flexing out there. Let's do it. You got it. Let's do it. Here we go. Don't shank it. Get it to the truck. Don't make a mistake. That's terrible.
No.
What is that?
No.
What is that?
Oh no.
Yeah, Marcel gave him a tap on the head. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Tap time. Okay, well.
You can't flex after that, by the way.
It has been tap time. I wouldn't say it was his time.
I know enough to know you can't flex after that, young man. He's going to put his cowboy hat back on. He's got his boots. He's going to be okay. Oh, look here.
Oh,
Get
nice.
In.
Wow. She had the right idea.
She did. She spiraled it right in there.
All right. Well, look back at midfield, and we've got Conway cheer. Heading out, getting ready to perform. We'll have cheer, we'll have dance, and we'll have the Conway High Band performance here at halftime in the Conway Regional Health System halftime show. We'll start off with Conway cheer.
First time to see them this year.
All right. Conway cheer there. Now coming up, we've got Conway dance. That was Conway Dance and the Conway High School Marching Band preparing on the field. We'll go ahead and take a break here and we'll come back in just a bit as the band prepares to get the field ready. So back after this break on Conway Court.
At Arvest Bank, we believe small businesses are the backbone of communities. Whether you're just getting your business off the ground, planning for future growth, or managing the day-to-day, we want you to thrive. That's why we help businesses of all kinds find their strength. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Back live here at John McConnell Stadium. The Wampus Cats up 28-21 here at halftime. We've seen Conway cheer, we've seen Conway dance, and now get the opportunity to see the Conway High Marching Band. The exciting thing about band every home game is the performance expands each week, you know. This is the smallest portion you're going to see of the band's performance all season. And then every home game, well, they'll have about 3 weeks before the next home game. So this performance could look a lot different the next time we're at home. They could add quite a bit to it.
Yeah, then we go back, we go road, home, road, home, road, home. It swaps after that.
Yeah, we got 2 road games after this and then the bye. So it's going to be a long time before we're back here within the friendly confines.
I'll say this, too, while they're getting set up. I absolutely love our national anthem, our rendition of it. Nathan does such a great job. He brought that from the University of Arkansas. I think I've talked about this before, but he was there and played in the band there, and they had that kind of more of a reverent arrangement of the national anthem, and it really, for me, really works. It's a great version, and I think the kids do a great job with it. He does an outstanding job, as do all of our different support groups that go on with athletics. They're fun in basketball. The courtside Cats can kick the game up a notch or two when they're really going. So
Well, you know how I feel about the Courtside Cats.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
Special place in my heart. Yeah. I will say my favorite band member last year, Smellrod, Ethan Elrod, he graduated. He's actually in the band now up at the U of A.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I don't get to see him here anymore, sadly, but maybe you'll see him tomorrow.
I will see him tomorrow.
All right, here we go. Conway Marching Band. That is the Conway High Marching Band halftime performance. It'll get longer every home game, I promise. When you see them next time, it'll be even longer. All right, the Conway Regional Health System halftime show continues here on Conway Court.
The Conway Regional Health System halftime show continues. We are joined now by Dr. Austin Cole. He was with us a year ago. Welcome back. Good to see you once again.
Thanks for having me again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And so I know it's obviously a busy time for all of us, and not the least of which is for you guys. Even though the season is early, you're still helping athletes make sure that they are performing at their best.
You've got it. Yeah, and that's the goal is right now that we're helping athletes perform and keeping them on the field. And, sadly we do see more significant injuries, but right now things are going well and we're planning to keep it that way. So.
Let's do that. So how are some of the specific ways that you all support not only Conway High School, but there's other schools as well in the region?
Yeah, so with Conway Regional, I mean, I'll be honest with you, like where I came from before, we talked about last year up there with the Chiefs and Clemson before that. I haven't seen many other health systems ever with the commitment they have with keeping athletes healthy and involvement in the community. So with Conway Regional, we help support the 3 colleges here in town with medical support, but then also financially. And then you look at multiple high schools, Conway High, of course, Conway Christian, Bologna, Greenbrier, Clinton, even partner a little bit with Morrilton and some other ones. And a lot of that is having somebody available, the physician there on sidelines, but I'll tell you where a lot of it comes from is the trainers. And they're there every day. They know these athletes and what they're doing with them. And so that is a big support in itself, both financially from Conway Regional, but also effort from a lot of people. And this year's unique. We started a new team, multidisciplinary sports medicine team from, orthopedics, which is what I do, to primary care, to OBGYN, to ENT, and we've got all these providers together really working on a sports medicine team to get these athletes better and provide protocols. Yeah.
Because you never know where the need's going to be.
Exactly.
And so this provides better for that.
And all those schools in our system that we try to take care of and get them back, what we don't want is them calling, an office and it takes a month to get in.
Sure.
But we have these providers that care for athletes frequently and are accustomed to that. We can get them back quick.
What kind of injuries do you see? Now we've come through, we have a break right now. The week of this first game, it's cool.
Yeah.
Normally it's really hot, so we're dealing with that. But what kind of injuries do you see early in the season?
Yeah, early in the season, it's the classic kids are going to, in high school, you've got other things on your mind
Sure.
than the stretching, than the warm-up, and you're jumping right into it. Most kids haven't done as much in the summer. I'll tell you, the biggest schools especially, and in football are good about, it's year-round now.
Yeah.
And so most of them have gotten better about being accustomed to that. But we'll see. When you talk about the heat, heat illness is a big deal. We do a lot of things to help prevent that. Always ice baths available, washing kids. We've got sometimes supplements for them. We talk about a lot of like hamstring cramps, you see that. And then there's the overuse injuries, the hamstring strains, the ankle sprains, that torque the shoulder. And thankfully, a lot of those aren't super serious.
Yeah.
But those are those, they hadn't been accustomed to it yet. They're getting back. And so it's just most of the time with the trainer, getting them back.
And that trainer, like you mentioned earlier, how important they are because they're the ones who are in the grind every single day.
You got it.
And a lot of times, I know with Conway, we've got trainers who have seen these kids for years and know them very well. And in turn, the student athletes and their parents, their families know the trainers and how important that trust is.
And that's the whole goal with it, is that you build that true relationship and there's a trust bond there that, hey, they're doing what's best for my kid, and I believe it is worth taking a month off, or it is safe to go back next week. Yeah.
So talk about a little bit about physicals, injury screenings. What are some of the things that maybe you do throughout the year that could be helpful?
Sure. So one thing we do is Conway Regionals. We provide physicals, not only the schools we take care of, but a lot of the smaller schools in the area. And that's free of charge, that we have all the athletes come up there if they haven't got it done by their primary care doc to do a full exam from head to toe and make sure they are healthy and ready to go that season. If we catch something, we'll get them in to get that evaluated even further. And with that, once again, the goal is injury prevention and not having to see them from something significant. Our physical therapists are doing a great job this year of actually opening free injury screenings and more for those overuse injuries that I mentioned on how can you do rehab to get you back or prevent this from happening again. And then we have an urgent care as well at our orthopedic center over here. That's also really helpful on getting things early before it becomes a big deal.
Well, it's a great time of year. We all love watching it. We love watching the best of the players out there and at their best. And so that's one of the goals I know you guys have as well. So thank you for what you and your crew do, and we appreciate Conway Regional. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Cole.
Y'all can talk about my haircut. I've been told 300 times last 2 days.
Hey, look who came to town this week. Donovan Amalo. He was back in Conway on Wednesday. I had a chance to go over there and see him as Central Missouri was coming through on their way to Mississippi. They played Delta State last night. Things unfortunately didn't go the way we wanted them to for Donnie and the Mules, but it's good to see Donovan Amalo back in Conway.
He looked happy to be here.
He sure did.
Get a chance to talk to him?
I did, yeah. He came over to me and talked to me for quite a bit. It's good to see him. I was like, hey, well, here's what he said that was really funny, Tim. He said, I'm not used to being healthy and not playing. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, because you just played all the time when you were here, so you didn't ever miss a year or have to sit out or anything. So last year was interesting for him as he was a redshirt freshman, but he's captain. He's a freshman. He's starting, and it's
all
great.
that makes sense to me. I hate that they lost, but that's he's a football dude, man, and it's high praise from Buck James about him. He said, I don't know if I've had a better quarterback literally that I've done.
First half stats before we kick off the second half here, pretty even so far. I mean, we've got the advantage on total yards, but one turnover apiece, and it's a close game.
Yeah, the stats do play out to the game right now. We unfortunately do not get the ball to start the second half. We have to kick it to Jonesboro while they get the ball. It's ridiculous. And there's also
and another whistle. Somebody coming off?
I don't know.
Yep, somebody's coming off the field. Let me guess, they weren't.
12 players on the field. 1, 2.
Oh, okay, so it's not a mouthpiece
5, 6,
incident
7,
this
8,
time.
9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, they have 11 now. Early season, that's I do that at all the college games up there. I can't don't have it. I count special teams.
I see all the time up here counting.
I know, that's a strange deal. I know.
That's what makes you a great color guy.
It's ridiculous.
Kick is away from Kier.
Good kick, man.
And that forced 27 back away. Stephon Wade can't make the tackle. He's getting away. What an arm tackle going on. Ball loose. It looked like bad news for your Wampus Cats, and quickly might have turned into some great news. Waiting for the signal. It will be Conway football. Second turnover of the game for your Wampus Cats.
It looked like a strip by McJoy. We turned it into Phantom there during the kickoff, which I apologize for that. Yeah, McJoy came from the side and gave the strip. Nice job.
I don't know who landed on it. It was McJoy that stripped it out.
That is a break we were talking about late in the first half that we just kind of felt like we needed to get one to flip it. Maybe this is the one.
Man, stolen possession from Jonesboro. 1st and 10 for your Wampus Cats. Handoff to, nope. Wesley Tapp keeping it again. Another option run from Tapp. Man, the play fakes have been on point tonight.
He's taking this running game to heart. I'm not sure exactly what's going on right there, but man, I love it. 2nd and 3.
He wants to get those 2 first downs, Tim Roach.
Trey Harris.
Trey will get it this time. Great blocking for Trey Harris, and he will do the rest. Touchdown, Wampus Cats.
What an incredible statement to start the second half. Only up 7, got some separation, turnover, and Trey Harris. What a run. Look at this block. Boom.
Oh, pancaked him.
I think that was Bowman again. Boy, they pull the tackles better than anybody in the state that I've seen. They just lay it out there.
Bowman got 60-plus pancakes in 2024. He's had more than a few here tonight.
Yeah, count that one into the bunch.
And second touchdown of the night for Trey Harris.
2 big runs.
Kick is up. Kick is good. Conway extending the lead to 2 scores as we start the second half here at John McConnell Stadium. Back after this break on Conway Corp.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
Back live at John McConnell Stadium. 2 touchdown runs for Trey Harris. 51 yards on 7 carries for the senior tonight. Brown on the return. Making some noise in the middle of the field. Gets it all the way down to the 30.
Carter Crow with you had Wade almost got it.
Brown slow to get up.
Yeah, that didn't feel good. Carter Crow with a good tackle there, good firm tackle there. Afraid Brown feels like he may be hurt more than just the usual.
Well, they tend to him. They're getting him up.
That's good to see.
Get a look here at the run from Trey Harris that extended the lead to 14. The great block from Bowman.
Just absolutely. And then the 2 great cuts by Harris. I mean, yeah, it's a great block by Bowman. It absolutely was. But, man, what a cut and explosion into the second level by Trey.
So Brown off the field.
Good news is he walked off pretty well. They're attending to him now.
That's tough news for the Hurricane. Quick pass out here in the flats to Cam Davis. Davis hit out of bounds just about a yard shy of the first down.
Yeah, that we're playing off just to keep from the burn factor, and he's not hesitating to throw it in that flat. Just a good double move.
2nd and short for the Hurricane. Myers gives it off to Hawkins. Hawkins doing all kinds of damage here on the near side. Hawkins pushed out of bounds and
lost the edge there. The defensive end got caught up inside the play, and there was nobody home. Linebackers were not there as well.
1st and 10 from the 41. Give it to Hawkins, working the right side this time. Boogie Lockett making a shoestring tackle.
Same play, other side of the field. Lawrence comes in.
Second and short again for the Hurricane. Below the play dead.
Offsides, lined up offsides on the upper side, I would guess, on one of the receivers. They're supposed to look. You see them look at the official to say, "Am I good? Am I good?" And they give them the high sign to yes. But if you don't look over there and you don't get the word, there goes Major James into the ball game at tackle now.
We heard from Coach James that Major probably going to play 10 to 15 snaps a game on at defensive tackle, potentially that high. But first time seeing him there tonight, I believe.
Nice
Great
tackle.
pursuit on the edge from Hayden Green.
That's the way the safety is supposed to do it. Had good penetration to kind of keep the edge, or making him bounce out to the edge, and then Hayden comes in and absolutely cleans up. Watch this. Stephon Wade makes him make a wiggle. Clean up. Nice. Peyton Ruth was going to be there as well.
3rd and 9 here for the Hurricane. Just 2 minutes into the third quarter.
I don't think you're going to be ISO down here, Lanlow. You're not.
Myers. Tough pass out on the far side.
Tackle.
Big hit from Logan. Man, that's rough.
They both getting up a little bit wobbly. Yeah, unfortunately, Logan's getting up wobbly as well. He does not want to come off the field.
He told Kyan Allen no.
Timeout for injury for Jonesboro for sure, and we've got guys looking at our guy too.
All right, we'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. Back after this break on Conway Court.
Come see us. Check us out online at countryside.motors.com. Thank you for your business.
Back live here in Conway, the opening game of the 2025 football season for your Wampus Cats. They've come out strong here to start the second half, with the Hurricane moving along downfield here. 9:53 to play in the third quarter. Crunk Crew doing what they do here in the third quarter.
Big play right here, Levi. 4th and 9, and they're going for it. And watch that hitch there in the middle. Slot receiver number 6. Gonna back it up. That's a better play.
Myers gonna punt it. Pooch kick, nobody back. And that will bounce into the end zone.
Okay. They net 20 out of that. That's actually about as good as we can expect. You want him to kick in the end zone there. All right, defense got the stop that they needed. We got the score we needed. Wouldn't it be awesome to be 3 scores up at this point in the ball game? Really gets them behind the 8 ball in terms of stopping us. I think they know they can probably score again and probably will. But if we can keep this two touchdown lead, it makes a big difference in the way the game plays out.
Start this drive with a handoff to Amari Davis. Amari making some plays here on the near side. Big first down run for Amari.
I've got a chance to talk to Amari quite a bit. I know you have as well. Man, he is fun to talk to, and he is fun to watch.
It's quickly become one of my favorite Wampus cats.
I'll go. Yes.
Alex McRae trying to come back to make the catch. Just couldn't get it.
Yeah, the pass was a little bit behind him. If he throws it, he's on the roll to his opposite side, and he can make that throw, by the way. That's a throw that Tapp can absolutely make. Just a little bit underthrown there, but he had his guy beat.
Sights and sounds of high school football here in Arkansas. You gotta love it.
Trey Harris back in the backfield.
2nd down and 10 for Conway. Trey Harris nowhere to go. Somehow still on his feet, though. What is happening? He got 3 yards out of nothing.
Thank you, McFadden. Big number 88.
Trey Harris has friends everywhere.
Yeah, he was saying, "Come with me. Let's do this thing together." And he went from -2 to +3. 3rd and 7. Oh, Carter Crow.
Tapp looking this way. Finds Cam Blackman, 1st down and more. Cam Blackman lowering the shoulder.
Do it, Cam, do it. That. So he made a move, a stick move, and got him about 10 yards off of him and then said, "Here I am."
From your wide receiver, that'll pump up the sideline.
Give me some of that.
1st down, they give it to Trey. Trey doing Trey things again. 1st down, Conway.
Boy, that's, listen, 2 back-to-back jewel plays by your Wampus Cats. Great hard run by Trey Harris there. Do it again.
Going right back to the man.
Good tackle.
Net up by 3 Hurricane defenders there.
I want this guy to graduate tonight. I was hoping he'd graduate at halftime.
Oh, Wendell?
Noah Wendell. I wish. His eligibility has to be up.
Jeremiah Carey checks in here on the near side at receiver.
He's a good player. I like watching him play. I don't want him to play against us.
Give it to Amari.
Yeah.
Amari following Carey into the. Oh, did he get it? He did!
Yes, he did!
Into the end zone. Amari Davis. Touchdown, Conway.
Amari just carrying people with him into the end zone. Great blocking up front and just an absolute carry to the end zone.
Great job by Carey as well. Sealing the deal downfield. And just like that, your Wampus Cats an extra point away from doubling them up.
What a great drive. That is a statement drive, and that is a critical score by your Wampus Cats. Now a 3 touchdown lead.
Extra point is up. It's good. 42-21. Conway on top here in the 3rd quarter. Back after this break on Conway Court.
At First Security, we love our home state, but Conway might be our favorite community of all. We pour our time, energy, and resources into the nonprofits and charitable organizations working hard to make Conway a better place for us all. Investing in students, schools, and educators. Helping neighbors triumph over challenges. Building faith, building hope, and looking forward to our shared future. First Security, proud to be your bank and your bankers, making Conway even better.
Well, Tim Roach said, that felt like a statement drive from your Wampus Cats.
Yeah, going up 3 scores. And you got the Hurricane on their heels right now. And again, they can score quickly. We know they can. But boy, this is that three touchdown lead is tough. I like this directional kicking that Kier's doing.
Brown back in on the field for the Hurricane. Good to see him back in. Good to see him getting stopped before the 30 as well. I like it.
I like that. People flying around all over the field right now.
We haven't talked a lot about the new unis.
Love it.
New home unis matching up design-wise with the away uniforms. Got the Wampus Cats on the front, stripes on the shoulders, and got the Conway on the pants. And not to mention, maybe the ultimate piece, the C on the hats.
I love the C. That's a C that the Lady Cats have been embracing as well, but the baseball team did last season as well. I like it, man. I think it's sharp. Now, I like the Wampus cat head, don't get me wrong, but this looks pretty cool on the helmet.
I just like that it's not chrome because it really pops.
It really does.
Pops on the helmet. You can see it now.
You
I had a hard time seeing the chrome cat last year.
Getting a break here would also pop.
Mason Myers throwing it low.
Okay.
Cam Davis couldn't secure it.
All right, a little change in the defensive approach there for number 23. Peyton Ruth did decide he took the deep third, but that left Hayden Green to undercut and come up and make the play. See, and the quarterback for Jonesboro did not see that happen.
Hand off to Brown here on second down. Just swallowed up.
Make sure I got that right. Is his name? Yeah, Hayden Green. I don't
flag
know. That
comes
flag
in.
came from way out of the field. Maybe some extracurricular.
Look at the replay here. Oh, yeah.
What is it?
I think they're getting Peyton Ruth.
For what?
Maybe a little hit in the back there. I'm guessing, based on where it was thrown and what we just saw in the replay. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, good call. I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean that it didn't happen. But
Great job on the replay there from Jeff Matthews.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. I do like the way they changed the coverage there on the quick, 5-10 yard out.
Who doesn't like it? Buck James. Oh, man. I maybe think he didn't like that he was the one making the call, but.
Oh, great tackle.
What can Brown
not a great tackle.
do for you, man?
Had him in the backfield. That's the thing we talked about earlier, too. You got this guy, you have to wrap. When you make that contact in the backfield like that, man, you have got to get some other hands on him because he's going to break free. He's a strong dude.
Cam Sims, Caleb Kern here on the near side. Stephon Wade coming in.
That's me.
Man, nowhere to go.
Multiple Wampus cats. You got
Kern's in there.
Jabari Criswell's out there as well. Get some time. Nice. Shuffle in now. Line change, literally. The old NHL line change. You got
Washington.
Elijah Branch.
Juju Jones back in. Who's 90? Is that McBride? Trey McBride.
Trey McBride's in there.
I don't know who that is on the far side. I think it's Branch. I see a 4 out there.
You might see a run here, but I doubt it. I think you're going to see a pass, maybe even trying to go up top.
Myers flushed out.
Yeah, nobody home.
Pick up the first down, slides down.
That's a good decision by Myers. He looked out, got around from the edge, and was being chased. There was nothing but green in front of him, though. Easy first down.
Myers will hand it off to Hawkins, working around the right edge.
Where's the hold over there? That looked like a hold on the edge. No call. Chewing up some yards here, but they're also chewing up some clock, and that's also a good thing. Clock continues to run 6:10.
Give it to Hawkins again, working that side. Juju got some hands on him. Trayvon Logan in there.
Could have been even better for than that for your defense. So they lost one.
Line change again.
Yeah, they are.
Criswell, Kern, Sims, and Wagner.
Secondary and linebacking core stays the same. Dietz, Wade, and Logan out there.
Third down and 9 for the Hurricane. In a similar spot as they were on their last possession. Quick pass from Myers. Oh, man. It's tipped up by Fisher. He secured it after the tip, and he's going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down.
All right, line up quickly because you may get a push from the quarterback here. Yeah.
Myers under center.
He did not.
He was stopped.
Did not get it.
Major James coming up.
There's one guy you don't want to get fired up, by the way, is Major James. Well, they tried to go quickly. And didn't get it. Great stop by your defense. Now Major James wanting to go back on offense.
Well, who's in there for him at guard?
All right, so that is.
If he's not in there.
Do we need somebody out there? 1, 2.
Somebody's out there. I just can't see the number. At left guard.
All right, we'll get that number for you in a second.
It might be Josh Vince's.
Could be.
No, it looks like 76. 76, that would be Ty Ware.
Ty Ware, okay.
Yeah, Ty Ware in the junior.
Good kick-out block by McFadden there. Didn't get much. But McFadden really good. Now we got
Nathan Richardson's hat came off.
Probably puts Major James back out there.
Major James is
the
backup center. Nope, they're going to send in 59. Henderson Ely, the junior.
Put him in center, all right. Get a chance, here we go.
2nd down and 9 for the Wampus Cats. Great snap. Wesley Tapp, they're trying to set up the screen. They lofted out to Amari Davis. What a throw off the back foot from Wesley Tapp.
Oh, man, what a throw. That. Come on, you can make some hard throws, but this is ridiculous. Watch this.
Under all kinds of pressure.
Literally falling back and had enough arm strength to get it out there. Nicely done.
I said they were setting up a screen, but it was the wheel route.
Wheel route, yeah.
Hand it off to Amari this time. Wide receivers out here on the near side going hard at Jalen Alexander.
Play hard. Football is a violent game, but I like being able to kind of tussle out there. That's nice. All right, 2nd and long. Go more again. He's going to come out. Oh, that's Trey Harris.
Trey Harris, yeah.
Swing it to him. Oh, he's
going deep for carry. Oh! Just out of the hands of Jeremiah Carey.
I like that throw, and I like that route. He'll bring that down, give him some more chances later on. That's
Jalen Alexander, slow to get up.
It's a junior wide receiver. So Cullum comes in. McFadden goes out.
You know, we didn't know how much we'd see Dawson McFadden tonight. He's been injured most of the really since school started back.
Yeah, he had a little foot injury in the I think it happened in one of the practices, and so they kept him out of the benefit game as well. Dupins is coming out, and that's another guy that's been they're going to call time. Oh, timeout, yeah.
Dupins is coming out. Major James goes back in at left guard. So that means Ty Ware is at right guard now.
So do we call a timeout?
Well, I think that maybe Jonesboro, maybe an injury timeout.
Oh, yeah, it's in the end zone. You can see it down here.
Yeah, it was Jalen Alexander who was defending on carry. He didn't get up until just now.
Okay, well, there you go.
Looked like a cramp, maybe.
I'd given up on the end zone. Yeah, so we've got some guys that are dinged up coming in, and so not only do we have this non-conference to figure out who all is going to be doing what, we also have opportunities because we're kind of nicked around there. Speaking of which, you got Logan is on the training table, but it looks to be a cramps concern.
Well, and he's been kind of limpy for a few possessions now after he made that big tackle.
He's got Garrett Fusilier is working on him right now.
3rd and 8.
Big play here.
Give it to Harris going around column.
Okay.
He's going to pick up about 4 or 5, so 4th and manageable. Well, no.
They only gave him 2.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's not where I thought he was done.
4th and 6. That's what you were trying to get some good yards there, maybe pop it, but.
Carter Crow near side here in the slot. Harris will empty the backfield.
Carter Crow.
Tapp has time.
Yeah.
Throw just too much on it. Turnover on downs for the Wampus Cats.
Well, they did a good job there in terms of chewing up some clock, a little bit of clock there, but that throw there, way wide of the mark. You want to give him a chance, even if it's picked off. You know, and it's short or it's picked off. You give him a chance. That didn't give him a chance. So, not a great throw there, but he'll learn from that. Back to the defense we go. Let's see. It's always the kind of the fun time now is to figure out who's playing defensive line. So
yeah.
Joe Washington, Trey McBride,
Juju and Elijah Branch.
That's a mix of upperclassmen and sophomore on the end over there.
Peyton Ruth's been playing a lot tonight after Elijah Washington went down.
Yeah, we haven't seen him since then. I'm guessing it's a false start.
Is indeed.
Yeah, it's and I haven't seen 9 on the sidelines either, so he may not have come back out for the second half.
First and 15. Quick pass. Trying to find 21. That's O.J. Cullens. Incomplete.
Jeremy Gatewood in the coverage, 15. Linebacker. He is a junior linebacker. Had decent coverage there and forced to throw to be to the back shoulder, and it was just too much. Bad snap.
Second down. Ooh, just got it into the hands of Cam Davis. Nope, they'll say incomplete.
Yeah, I thought he dropped it as well. It kind of bounced off the turf there. He's not arguing, so good call. Third down and 15. Now you got Lawrence Wagner's out there.
Trayvon Logan trying to get out there.
Joe Washington playing tackle. Yeah. That's an interesting mix.
Third down and 15 to go for the Hurricane. Another low snap. Myers fleshed out here on the near side. He's going to get it out. They found Jordan here on the near side. That's more than enough for the first down.
Logan coming off, got cramps again. And unfortunately, Jonesboro did not get their timeout. Coach sprinting to the official to get the timeout and didn't get it in, and that's unfortunate.
Trying to go quick here. Flag out on the far side.
I don't know they were set. They were not. I think they were set. I think they were still moving with snap the ball. That's a little bit of the when you rush, trying to get everything in. 3:05 left.
I don't remember Jonesboro going this fast last year.
Now I think that has a lot to do with the fact that they've got a kind of an offensive line there's some seniors up there, and you got a senior quarterback, senior running back. I just think it's probably a better fit for him. Good tackle.
Handoff after the penalty. Just gets it back to the line.
That looked like he was tired. That looked like a tired run there. Kind of leaning on him a little bit. He dragging a little bit.
Maybe gain half a yard there.
Bringing 21 in. He's going to line up in the H or the slot. I think it's the H. Yeah.
We'll say no gain. 2nd and 15. 2:30 on the clock here in the third quarter.
Clock running. I'm okay with that.
Another low snap to Myers. Going
Got
up deep.
him.
He's got him. Cam Davis escaped into the middle of the field. And a touchdown. First touchdown of the second half for the Hurricane.
Well, we lost. That was a corner chasing into the middle of the field. If he was expecting safety help, he didn't get it. And that's kind of what I think needed to happen. We did not have it. A busted coverage. And we've seen several busted coverages tonight on our defense. And
Joe Washington at the trainer's table right now as well.
I see 9 down there now. That's good news. He doesn't have his hat on.
I need to get one of those Gatorade bottles with some water in it up here. I'm a little parched. And Tim pulls his water bottle out and takes a drink. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
That's great. I only grabbed one earlier. I
You
should have
reminded
grabbed
me
two.
that I needed to hydrate. Yeah, that was an unfortunate turn of events right there. You know, it's okay if they're going to score a touchdown. Just make them chew some clock. That's not the way you want it. You don't want it to go deep and get this thing back down to a 2-score game.
Well, after all that.
Blocked it.
Yeah, extra point. No good. Interesting. 42-27. After the Jonesboro touchdown, failed PAT. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Conway Court. Or we'll just keep it right here.
Yeah, it's okay.
Today's medical system is like a maze where patients get lost. Not here. Conway Regional takes a personal approach to health, so you get one-of-a-kind care that blends access and excellence, familiarity and fierce commitment, with a deeply invested team delivering the services and support that people deserve. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional, curated care.
Back
Gotta
live.
get a lot of stuff fixed before next week.
Yeah, they're not the only ones.
Yeah, good thought there, Stats. Yeah, that's unfortunate there. Just a long bomb down the middle of the field, blown assignment more than likely, I would think. I don't think you put your corner all the way through the deep middle. That's not normal. So got a lot of stuff fixed defensively, but again, that's not a shock. That's not a surprise. We hate to see it, but it's not a surprise either. So we got a lot of stuff to do. It's about progress at this point. Need to keep this 2-score lead though. That's the critical thing. Just keep a 2-score edge. Offense needs to respond.
It's a 15-point lead for your Wampus Cats after the failed PAT for the Hurricane. I'll blow this one dead.
Offsides. Got to be offsides.
Oh, yeah, flag here on the near side at the 40.
Some special teams. But I'm okay with them kicking it to Cam Blackman. I'd like to see. To be honest, I'd like to see, especially in non-conference, I'd like to see Tay Boogie Lockett get the ball in an open field. That might be kind of fun to see. See what he's got.
Tay, the U of A commit, transferred in from California. He's got family here in the area. And Cam Blackman will get another go at it. At the 21 is where he takes it in. Trying to find the middle of the field, going down the seam. Still going. They'll finally push him out at about the 46.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we haven't really talked about this as much tonight, but last year Cam Blackman, we had a lot of jet sweeps with him, and he's tough tackle. He's just tough to bring down. He's one of those guys who fights for every yard. You'd think as a wide receiver, if you get a good knock on him, he'd go down quickly. This guy doesn't do that. He really fights for everything. I love the way he plays.
Wampus Cats will start this drive at the 46. Trey Harris back in the backfield, trying to make some moves. Flag out there on the far side.
They're going to call a hold. They're going to call a hold. Well, it wasn't a very good hold. If that's the case.
Well, you may have a point there.
I'm telling you, I always get a little bit of a question when you get a call on that side of the field. Just like we do, we're talking to the officials the entire game, but we don't seem to get as much grab on that. They do take the penalty, so 1st and 20.
Tapp. Looking out on the far side, connects with McCray. McCray turns it into a lot more. Adds about 10 yards after the catch down to the 29.
Just a superior move inside. Took the move inside. That was nicely done.
They'll split out.
McFadden. Wow. So your regular tight end, H-back, and this guy, they've talked about him playing some wide receiver as well as Cullum.
Tapp over 300 yards passing tonight. A handoff here on 1st down. Trey Harris picking up some yards.
So I think it was Richardson that held his block really well there. They had a guy that was trying to get in and just about there, but he held his ground just enough to give him some room to gain a few yards.
Second and 6, Tapp looking for McCray again, finds him out on the far side, pushed out of bounds inside the 10, 1st and goal upcoming.
I think it's more along the lines he pushed his guy out of bounds. Yeah. But that was a soft spot of the zone. It's twice now. Just a little soft angle there. They found something they like on the boundary over there with McCray.
1st and goal from the 9. Give it to Trey. Trey finds a seam on the right side, just off tackle, all the way down to the 1.
We were 1st and goal from the 9, so no first downs here. We just got to get it in the end zone.
Do they go right back to it? No. Nope. Tapp keeps it again. Wesley Tapp.
This is something.
Second rushing touchdown tonight for the senior.
Dude, I love it. Absolutely love it. Something that we did not expect to see. He pulled it out from Trey and said, no, me, 12, touchdown.
Well, you know, we saw Grayson Wilson do that a lot last year.
Didn't think we'd see it from this guy.
Yeah. Though. Long legs, though. He can move faster than you think.
That's a nice run by Tapp. Good decision to pull it out. They had Trey kind of locked up there. That was sweet. Oops. Oh, Will?
Good recovery from
didn't get it
Scaife, but couldn't squeeze it in. Oh, man. Extra points missed by both sides. 48-27. Don't like that.
No. That didn't feel better.
All right, back in 30 here on Conway Court. Wampus Cats extend the lead, but a missed PAT, and it's 48-27. So the lead stays at 21.
Yeah, we're back at 21.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, okay, but I'd like that 22.
Uh-oh.
Kind of see that coming.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He got away from it. Big hit here on the near side.
Who is that? Crosby Keir.
Or I think, was it Carter Crow?
No, it's Crosby Keir, 29.
Oh, yeah, it is 9. That's a 9, not a 4. Yeah, you're right.
No, he popped him. Look, they're waiting. Look. They are waiting to absolutely blow him up in silence. And way to go, Crosby.
Sophomore getting some action on the kickoffs tonight. Wesley Tapp been doing it with his arm and with his legs.
Yeah, I'm hoping that extra point is not big. No fault on Will on that one, just bad snap. They're going to have that backup deep snapper, by the way. Oh, jump it.
That's Tay Lockett out there defending.
Yeah, he caught it right on the ground. They're going to give him credit for the catch, but that was not going to go anywhere. Good speed from Tay Lockett to close in there. First time we've really seen anybody throw at him tonight.
322 yards passing and 2 touchdowns for Tapp. But 2 rushing touchdowns as well.
Big game for Tapp. Man, killing it tonight.
And that will be the end of the third quarter. Your Wampus Cats up 21, 48-27. Have the fourth quarter of action up next for you after this on Conway Court.
At Arvest Bank, we believe financial confidence should be within reach for everyone. Whether you're just getting started, planning for your future, or starting a new chapter, we're here to help you plan and reach your goals every step of the way. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Final 15 minutes of, or excuse me, that's NFL.
That's
college. Final 12 minutes of action
there we go.
coming
Much
up here in Conway. Opening game of the 2025 season here in week 0. Wampus Cats playing host to Jonesboro. They've got a 21-point lead as we open the final quarter of play, and it'll be a first down here for the Hurricane.
That's a great run. He planted his foot, made one of our guys miss. I think that was Wade, but it was just a good run. I mean, you got to get. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat, and that's one of those.
Hurricane moving fast.
Oops.
Uh-oh, T.J. Brown got around the right edge and gashed us.
Kind of caught us moving there. They're going to go extra quick, so we got to get lined up. We were not quite set there. Changing out of the running backs now.
Myers gets it out to Davis. Didn't look it all the way in. It falls incomplete. A nice break here for Conway.
Yeah, they had that play there. Now I don't know that it was going to go a long way. Boogie was closing in with some serious speed, but it would have been a positive yardage. Instead, it's 2nd and 10.
Second down, they hand off to Hawkins. Hawkins makes a move back to the middle, planted his foot, but blew there.
Stephon Wade, and that he closed off the edge. The linebacker came and planted the edge so that he couldn't bounce it, and he made the play, actually. Sometimes you'd like to see that just kind of force it into the middle, but he did it.
Stephon Wade had the first turnover of the game tonight for your Wampus Cats. Got the interception off the tip from Trayvon Logan back in the first quarter.
Yeah.
DK Turner back in at linebacker.
5-yard penalty for motion. Gave us a chance to shuffle some folks in. Got Major James out of there. Doing some double time tonight.
Myers getting it out deep. Tay Lockett coming over. Uh-oh. Tay Lockett just fell to the ground.
What?
Like he was grabbing his right leg. Trainer's going to get out there quickly to take a look at him. Go ahead and take a break here.
Okay.
And
All right, he's
I
out.
know he got right back
Okay.
up. Okay. It looked a lot worse
Oh, yeah.
than that. Must have just been a cramp.
Well, maybe we just maybe that's what that is.
We didn't think cramps were happening tonight in this nice 75-degree weather, but you know,
first extended work.
Yeah.
I mean, and you're going full bore all the time. Yeah, they threw him a water bottle immediately. So I think it's cramp.
the way he fell,
Yeah,
it looked
look good.
not good.
All right. Also, but good is 4th and 14. And the offense stays out. I don't know that they'll drop back out of this.
They will not. Myers
Got to come up
flushed
now.
out near side. Running for the sticks. Man, we just couldn't catch up to him in time.
He's going to call him out.
Oh,
right
wow. Wow.
there. One small step for man, one step out of bounds for.
That's rough because no one was there.
Yeah.
But I guess the momentum, he just couldn't quite tightrope the sideline.
Playing the Arkansas fight song. I was wondering what was going on. Yeah, that's
Maybe they're playing that for old Tay Lockett.
Yeah, it could be.
The U of A commit.
All right, great job by the defense there. Just enough to get it done. Jonesboro quarterback just didn't quite keep his feet in. Myers did just, man.
It's quite the break for your Wampus
Cats. Huge
Cats.
break, because that looked like a first down from here, but didn't see the sidelines for us. All right, need to chew some clock here.
Passing on first down. Tapp looking for Collum. It's picked off. They're going to say he didn't have control.
Yeah. He bubbled it. Got to be careful on that throw. He really was, to be honest, wasn't really open. I could tell that they were going to go to column, and it was trying to drop it inside the 2 coverage spots, and that is normally going to be okay, but he was too close.
Which he's done a great job of tonight.
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely. Just the ball here.
Second down, they'll give it to Trey Harris following Kingston Jackson. Trey breaking through. He'll get a first down.
Yeah, it's a good decision to follow Kingston Jackson. That looked good. Pulled from the right side to the left, and good decision there. Great run. Keep doing that.
92 yards now for Trey Harris. I'll add to it there.
Wow. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but he got hit before the line of scrimmage, and he ended up with almost 5. Just sheer will by Trey Harris. That's some churn.
Amari Davis is over 100 yards rushing. Trey Harris getting close to it himself.
Oh, yeah.
A little flip pass to Column. No one there. Touchdown, Wampus Cats.
That's a big guy to big guy play right there. 6'6" to 6'5". And nobody home for the Jonesboro defense. What a play.
Shades of Tim Tebow right there.
It looked like a little bit like a jump pass. I mean, there was nobody home.
373 yards passing tonight for Wesley Tapp. The completion percentage, not great, but 373 for 3 touchdowns.
And how many rushing, Scott?
2.
And 2 rushing touchdowns, so 5 touchdowns.
Oh, no, that one's blocked.
Yeah. Got some mechanic issues to work through on the extra point stuff. Boy, that Colin, I'm going to tell you something. That's a guy right there. You get him going.
Oh, yeah.
He could be special. Just a junior and one of the biggest guys on the field.
He's going to be a dude. We'll go ahead and keep it here. We that wasn't in the recorded portion of the coach's show, but we heard from Coach Buck James this week. Big things in store for Elijah Collum if he figures it out.
Yeah, and that's part of the deal is, okay, now you're the guy and you've got a spot. And by the way, they plan to play him at every position in the wide receiver spot. H-back all the way out to what we used to call the Z's and the Y's and the X's. He can do all of that. And in this case, he just found, that was about as easy a catch as you're going to have. Great throw. He didn't overthrow him. That would have been something that would have been tough to deal with. Just great play.
Let's see if Kier can line up another hit here. He's been headhunting tonight.
That's
Luckily,
40.
he doesn't have to here.
Robichaud
Robo.
with a good lick there. Nice. Number 40. He plays linebacker as well. You'll see him some this season for sure. That's a great tackle.
It's nice when you see these seniors come up that you don't really know their name too well, and then their senior year they pop up and they start making plays, and it becomes a thing.
Sometimes it's about a guy in front of you that just needs to graduate.
Yeah.
And for some of these guys that's the case. We've got a new guy out there, and is that a 30? Is that a Costa?
Would you say 30 or 32?
30 is
30 could be Jaden Hurst.
Jaden Ferguson.
Well, it could be Jaden Hurst, though. We had 30 for Jaden Hurst on one roster and 21 on another. But it could also be Jaden Ferguson.
I think it's Jaden. Well, we're going to call it Jaden Ferguson. That's what the roster they gave us was Jaden Ferguson. So if it's not, I'm sorry about that.
Well, one roster they gave us said that. Another didn't.
He makes a tackle. Number 30 makes a tackle. So who do you think it is?
Yeah, it may be Jaden Ferguson, but it could also be Jaden Hurst.
All right, we're gonna give them both. Both give them both props. Great tackle, by the way. That was a great tackle. Boogie Lockett is back in the ballgame. Good sight to see there. We are ISO'd out top.
Uh-oh.
Boogie Lockett on the tackle. I mean, the gashing that's done on our defense, that's a little bit concerning. They'll fix that, but it's happening a lot.
TJ Brown been doing it all night.
No,
Can't do it there, though.
a lot, but not there. Is that Trey Dietz? Yeah. Trey Dietz and McBride, the two Treys. Getting it done right there. That's nice play.
Joe Washington back in. He's been
playing tackle and end.
Yeah, and he had a little work done. Looked like he got his ankle wrapped up.
Yep. Training table is empty right now, though. That's good news.
2nd and 11. Myers going up top. Fisher had a step, but overthrown. Gatewood was in pursuit.
Yeah, that was a linebacker on the wide receiver there. Now, he's like a nickel back, to be honest. I think he's more like a nickel back, but he did have a step.
Lawrence Wagner back in. Washington back out.
I was thinking, it's 4 down territory. I'm guessing they're going to try to throw here.
Myers in the middle. Stephon Wade thought he got a hand on it.
Oh, they're going to call that a completion?
They are calling it a catch.
Oh, no. Yeah, I didn't think that caught. Good coverage that time. Really well done. I guess a superior catch. Don't lose containment.
4th down and 5.
We're going to bring some pressure. The problem with some of the pressure schemes we're bringing, it leaves the edge a little out there and available.
Stephon Wade coming off the edge.
They got it.
They ran away from it. Tay Lockett, shoestring tackle, took out the official as well. Looks like he's cramping up again.
He is. Wow, boy, the gash happened again. There it is.
They got to check out the official. They got to check out Tay.
Yeah, the official took a good call. Official timeout.
Official's taking a knee.
Yeah, he took a good wallop there. Great effort by Boogie Lockett there to chase it down, but you could tell by the way he was running, it was a struggle. That cramp was getting him. He's coming to. You got to take the water. The guy was offering more. That you got to take that. You got to drink that, man. There you go. Yeah, I'll get you some more.
Official also back up on his feet.
That's good news. He's putting the hat back on. 1st and goal from what, the three or so?
Jonesboro's ready, but hey, guys, you got to wait for the official to be ready.
Yeah, they have found some stuff here off of the edges on our defense. If they can bounce it just past the end, we have nobody really home. We've had a problem with the defensive end keeping containment, but also then if he gets past that, having a linebacker available to clean it up is just not there right now. Too much space on the edges.
Well, 1st and goal from the 3. Oh, Juju.
Hello, Cam. Is that Juju or Cam?
I think that was 95, Juju.
Yeah, Juju. I'm sorry, Juju. Saw the 5.
Those 9s are tripping me up. The 9s and the 4s, yeah.
We are down one official. Doc Naylor is taking a look at him on the sideline, so work without down 1. Unless they bring an alternative, and I don't know that they do. Yeah, they do not. They don't have 2 guys on the.
Myers looking for the end zone on the slant. No go.
Great play that time. Is that Allen out there? Nice. I don't think we've seen Elijah again, have we?
No, we've seen him on the sideline, but I don't believe he's been back in the game since the first half.
All right, 3rd now and 3rd and 7.
Great shot of your new defensive coordinator there, Coach Ellis. And the new linebacker coach as well, I believe, right? Yep. There on the left.
Trenton comes from Marion, coached at Marion last year.
We'll blow it dead. Flag out here on the near side, right around the 10.
Offsides on the offense. Lined up offsides. That's a couple times now they've done that. I think, Bowman was out there last play on defense.
Isaiah Bowman was out there.
Yeah.
Okay. 30 back in. We think that might be, I think that could be Jaden Hurst. Third down, the Hurricane. Trying to find the end zone. Myers flushed out, looking in the back of the end zone, just out of the fingertips.
Really good job by your defense. Had enough pressure in his face to know that he couldn't really get much on a run, so he had to throw it. And just a great job by Trey Dietz out there on the backside. I mean, he's a linebacker, and he's found his way to the back of the end zone. Brings up 4th and 13. They're going to go for the field goal here.
It'll be a 29-yard field goal attempt. And it's through.
Makes it a 14-point game. No, sorry.
24-point game. 54 to 30. 7:24 to play here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this break on Conway Court.
Math.
The community of Conway continues to be committed to the Wampus Cats, just as Centennial is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success, both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let us be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
You see, that was the logo I was talking about earlier. In that, you saw it in that commercial there. They got the retro chrome Wampus Cat head now.
Now it's retro.
Now it's retro.
It's retro.
So we got the C now on the helmets. Not the old C like they used to have. But.
You keep talking retro. I'm looking at special teams. I'm counting number 1.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I think we've got the hands team out there.
Okay. Well, you don't have Tay Lockett out there anymore.
No.
You got McJoy out there in his spot.
So we are lined up tight to start and see what they do here. They spread it out. I would kind of guess at 7:24 left, down 24. I'm guessing I think you got going to onside kick this. He's kind of lining up like he's going to. Or pooch to the middle. Pooch to the middle.
And Cam Blackman will get hands on it. Here he goes. Cam breaks one tackle. Gets around another. Makes a cut. Cam Blackman. Inside the 45. Is there a flag back near the 35?
Is that a flag?
On the far side. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Maybe a rag?
It looks white from up here.
Yeah, maybe that's a player's towel. Okay. That's ridiculous. I was not enjoying the run.
Well, you had me nervous.
Well, I was not enjoying it.
It's flag-shaped.
It looks yellowish. Anyway, needless to say, a spectacular return by Cam. Flips the field. Trey Harris back in the backfield.
Tapp passing on first down, going deep for Cam Blackman. Cam trying to work back through the contact.
Oh, my gosh.
Did he make the catch? Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, God, where's ESPN when you need them? That is the definition of ridiculous. We're going to go back and look at that again. Wow.
That was insane. First down, they give it to Trey Harris. Trey, the closer. Trey Harris finds the end zone for the third time tonight.
Trey Harris having a night. Having a night. And I'll tell you who else is having one. Wesley Tapp, and a throw that I have no idea how he caught it. What a great run here, by the way.
106 rushing yards tonight for Trey Harris. So Trey's over 100. Amari's over 100. Wesley Tapp's he's over 400 yards passing now tonight. The offense leading the charge for your Wampus Cats tonight.
Point number 61.
Crazy. We'll be back after this break on Conway Court. Woo!
Hey, Wampus Cat fans, Jeff Matthews here. For 25 years, you've tuned into Conway Court broadcasts of Wampus Cat football. And each season, our crew works to raise the bar with our coverage. And that dedication was recently honored with a Telly Award, recognizing excellence in sports coverage nationwide. This award belongs to all of us, the athletes on the field, the viewers at home, and the talented crew who make every broadcast possible. Thank you for watching Wampus Cat football for 25 years, only on Conway Corp.
Back live here at John McConnell Stadium. Still can't get over that Cam Blackman catch.
A little buzz in the stadium over that catch. And then turn around the next play. Didn't let him breathe. Trey Harris with another gash for the score.
Trey Harris is making it tough. It was pretty clear, player of the game wise, but Trey Harris is trying to make a case here late.
Yeah, we've got another. Yeah, another equipment malfunction. Mouthpiece. Is it a mouthpiece? Yeah, Stats thinks it's mouthpiece, and I think he's right.
Cam Blackman, 135 yards receiving tonight on 3 catches.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is a tough decision, man.
There's 3 Wampus Cat receivers with over 100 yards, by the way. Oh, head of steam coming here for the Hurricane. Oh, whoa! Wowzers! Treo McJoy making his presence felt on special teams.
7. We've got a penalty flag back here as well. Normally in the spot of a hold or a block in the back. We'll see what the call is, but didn't stop McJoy from laying the lumber. Holding on the return team. Good.
Whew, man.
Like it. That's a spot foul, and so they'll go back 10 from there.
Treo McJoy, man.
Puts it at the 20-yard line. Yeah, that we got a new guy in the secondary. That is
Bryson Williams.
Bryson Williams, yeah. I like him. He kind of showed out in the Morton game. Again, our only chance to see him play, but he had a good game.
I'm pretty sure that's Jaden Hurst wearing 30. Hitting the backfield.
He also played in the benefit game quite a bit.
Yeah, so he wore number 2 in the benefit game, which of course is Gavin Perry's number. And then I was told he was going to wear 21. That's his usual number. That was his number on the first roster we had.
Who's in control of the roster on the Conway Wampus Cat side?
I got a new roster yesterday, and he was wearing 30 on that. He's wearing 30 on the 2 deep.
I need to get Greg Hughes in on this. This has all of the look and feel of Greg Hughes.
I'm not blaming anyone.
No, it sounds like you're blaming Greg Hughes.
I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying that there's been a little. I was told he was going to wear 21, so it's probably my fault for believing what I was told.
That's totally fine. I'm going to blame Greg Hughes anyway. He's only the athletic director who's done, let's just say it, he's done a fantastic job. I mean, this guy's has great dude, number one, but also is, and he has to be. He's Reed Hughes' dad, former Wampus Cat. He's playing his final year at Auburn this year. Keep everything in front of you guys. Make them work for every yard. There we go.
Third down run here. Trey McBride closing in. Auburn playing tonight?
They're not playing tonight. Just saying. Are they playing tonight?
I think they are playing tonight.
Yeah, they may be playing.
Playing Baylor, it looks like. They're up 24-10.
We got a Wampus Cat down. That's not what I want to see. Trey McBride. No, not Trey McBride.
It has been turning into a late night here in the opening game of the season.
Scored 91 points. That'll do it to you every time. There's Trey McBride, so it's definitely not him. Brooke out there, Dr. Naylor.
John Hunter Scaife and Ryder Cook getting some warm-up passes in.
Dr. Cole's out there. Good to see whoever this is getting up. Dr. Cole's out there. Good to see Dr. Cole out there. I mean, not good to see him out there. Good to have him on the sidelines.
Is that Branch?
It is.
Looks like 94, yeah.
Okay. Looks a little wobbly there.
So 5:46 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Wampus Cats up 61-30. And 4th and 2 upcoming here for Jonesboro. They have the punt team coming out.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Yeah. Maybe the flag being flown here. Lots of reserve. Reagan Choate's out there now for, or was out there. Yeah, there he is.
Nobody back for your Wampus Cats.
Ooh,
what a job. That was Trey McBride. Man, just blew his guy up, almost pushed him back into the punter.
That's getting some taps on the hat from the sidelines. I mean, that was nice. That could have almost blocked the kick.
Was that Jacoby Wade? That was Jacoby Wade on the sideline. I saw him. He's got his Harding gear on.
No.
Yeah, he's right down there. I see him. He was in the shot from the sideline.
Come on, Jacoby.
That was Jacoby Wade if I've ever seen him.
Jacoby Wade.
Aiden, put your camera on Jacoby Wade.
Ryder Cook.
Yeah, there he goes.
Ryder Cook's in the backfield. Quarterback.
It's Jacoby Wade. There it is.
Say Jacoby.
Hey, I know that face too. Why am I blinking? Why am I blinking on his face? I know him too.
I didn't see who it was.
He was a defensive lineman. Oh, I have to figure that out.
Amari.
I had to learn all new numbers this year, so I'm sorry.
We got some new guys in the ballgame besides Ryder Cook. Amari's in there, but McJoy's out there. McFadden's out there. That is Carey at wide receiver along with Cam. Now you've got first Dylan Mabry sighting. This is a kid from Texas. He's a junior.
You've been excited about this one.
Dude, I loved watching him in practice. He's a high-energy guy. He's learning the system still.
Carey goes in motion. Give it. No, Ryder Cook going to keep it. Ryder Cook can run. Ryder Cook can run, my friends. Sophomore showing the legs.
Man, what a great decision by him. I mean, he stuck it. He rode Mabry there for a long while and then pulled it out the last second and was gone. He can run. There's a flag down. What? Stop.
Boo.
That's stop on that. Yeah.
Boo.
That's a buzzkill right there.
Mercy. Well, I'm still excited about it.
It was a great run. Good decision by Ryder Cook, regardless of the flag. Still creates, I think it's still a first down, is it not?
Going to see the replay here in a moment.
Still a first
Never
down.
mind. Oh, here it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see the hold, but I rarely see a Wampus Cat hold. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, you don't see that.
I don't see much. All right, so I bet Mabry gets this one. Yeah, I mean saw the seam and popped the next level. Nice run by Mabry. Jonesboro also putting a lot of new players out there as well. Ooh, nice tackle. That's a good. Oh, I spoke too quickly. My apologies, Mr. Mabry. Good pop. How about that? And Mabry said, I got a little bit more to do.
I got more to do.
This is Cox. This is Marcus Cox, I believe. Is that? Yeah, Marcus Cox in the ball game.
Oh, yeah. Marcus Cox, the senior. Yeah. No, Marcus.
He can. I like the way he runs. He runs hard. Just like that. First down.
Big fan of Marcus Cox. I see him a lot on Sundays. Helps serve in the youth middle class, which I have a kid in there occasionally. Hand it off to Cox again.
That's a gain of about 5. Just chewing it up. Some offensive lineman. Wapakichi is out there, number 75. 67 is Josh Vinces. Is that say that right?
Yep, Vinces, yeah. Man, I got to talk to him a lot on Wednesday.
3. And, Channing Anderson's out there as well.
Josh Vinces, what a guy, man. He is so pumped about this season.
Oh, pitch it.
Ryder Cox. Or excuse me, I'm mixing up the name. Ryder Cook with the pitch to Cox.
I was speaking for you. I was asking for the pitch to happen, and it did. Good decision by Ryder Cook. He's definitely not the tallest of quarterbacks, but man, this guy can really play. Sophomore.
Give it to Cox again. It's going to pick up a yard or 2. Yeah, Cook, man, he just kind of has that. He just kind of has that it factor, you know.
Mm-hmm. No, I like the way he moves. All right, now you've got MJ Gibson in the backfield, and I will tell you, this guy made some guys miss. He has a lot of wiggle. Watch this guy. If he gets in a little bit of space and has defenders coming at him, he's got some real wiggle. Oh, nice pass. That's a great pass.
They get it to McFadden. McFadden will score.
Ryder Cook's first touchdown as a Wampus Cat, and also McFadden's first touchdown as a Wampus Cat. Very nice.
67 points. They would have got to 70. They had 2 PATs missed tonight.
Well, don't put that all on Will. There were some snap issues. This is the part we got to see now. Our regular snapper is Gavin Perry. So with all due respect, we've got a few things kind of we're working through here. There you go.
That looked good.
They're going to call offsides, so they got to kick it again. You don't get the option to take the extra point in high school.
Well, with the touchdown, that puts us in the sportsmanship rule.
Oh, there you go. Running clock for the final, 2:18.
So we might end this broadcast by 10 o'clock.
It's been a long broadcast. All right, do you have I'm guessing you've got your decision made on your player of the game?
I do. I'm trying to work it out with our graphics guy.
All right. I know who I would give it to, but I'm not the chooser. But I know who
I am the decider of us. I am not the suggester.
I don't even know what that's from, but it better not be from Back to the Future.
Oh, man. That's for my wife right there.
Okay.
All right. 2:18 to play. We'll be back after this break on Conway Corp.
Hey, Wampus Cat fans. Jeff Matthews here. For 25 years, you've tuned into Conway Corp broadcasts of Wampus Cat football. And each season, our crew works to raise the bar with our coverage. And that dedication was recently honored with a Telly Award, recognizing excellence in sports coverage nationwide. This award belongs to all of us, the athletes on the field, the viewers at home, and the talented crew who make every broadcast possible. Thank you for watching Wampus Cat football for 25 years, only on Conway Corp.
Man, oh man, Stats giving us the numbers here.
Stats is having to work overtime.
In the break. Jonesboro just 2 yards shy of 500 yards of total offense. Your Wampus Cats, however, 724 yards of offense.
It's ridiculous. Putting up some, and we're going to need the offense to play like this, by the way. We've got some things to fix on defense, and we will. It's just going to take some time, folks.
We scored 20 points in the third quarter and 20 points here in the fourth quarter. And TJ Brown says, I don't care about any of that.
Man, that guy can. Okay. Crosby here. Still trying to mix it up. Yeah, I mean, So we're in the clock is running, but
I see Jacob Elms out there, number 64.
69 out there.
It's J.P. Horton.
Jabari Criswell's out there.
33. Who is that? That is
Ira
Tony Holloman.
Ira Johnson out there. Number 12 is Sirius Hammond, Trez's younger brother.
Yeah.
I believe that's right. He's a brother, isn't he?
I think they are brothers, yeah. And Coach James said the funniest thing I've ever heard him say. I wish this wasn't happening right now.
Yeah. Well, they went over 500 yards.
Yeah, they did indeed. If you saw the preseason show we did a few weeks ago, we talked about, man, you got some big guys to replace returning the ball. One of them is Jacoby Wade. He's down there on the sidelines right now. The other one was Trez Hammond. You remember what he said?
Oh, yeah.
He said Trez Hammond's so fast, he can turn off the light and be asleep in bed before it gets dark. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard him say. And I totally butchered it. He did it much better than me.
Well, he's had much more time to say things like that. Yeah. Another penalty in the special team.
Stats thumbs are hurting. I'm seeing he's getting cramps over here.
Yeah. You need to play the whole game. We have put up tonight a total of 104 points. Is that right? Did I do that right?
Combined.
Did I do that completely right? Or is it?
Yeah, no, I think that's right.
104, about to be 105.
I mean, earlier you thought we were only up by 14.
I know. That's the reason why I have to say it slowly. And do the math. My friend Trevor Seifert does math much better than me. That's another penalty. You need to mark that in your book.
Stats is done marking penalties. He's not about that life anymore.
Everybody else is. I don't expect you to give up at that point.
Oh, man.
Let's just kind of everybody just get down in a three-point stance and don't move.
Extra point is up and good. 103 left in the game. 68-36 Cats. 68-37 Cats on top. Be back after this break on Conway Court.
At Arvest Bank, we believe small businesses are the backbone of communities. Whether you're just getting your business off the ground, planning for future growth, or managing the day-to-day, we want you to thrive. That's why we help businesses of all kinds find their strength. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Good shot to Classy students. I'm guessing tonight was Western night?
It appears to be so. The cowboy boots at the punt contest was really the dead giveaway for me.
Yeah, well.
As was the punting.
I don't know. I mean,
she almost. By the way, she took her boots off.
Those boots were made for kicking, but she didn't wear them.
She didn't wear
them
for
the kicking.
She did good.
Yeah, well,
almost not right out of the gate.
So over 700 yards of total offense tonight for your Wampus Cats. And there's still a minute left on the clock, guys. Don't think they're not going to try and add to it.
Yeah, I think there may be some. Some running plays.
If Ryder Cook is back out there, don't think he's not going to try and go for pay dirt.
Cam Sims, that a baby. Fair catch that. Yes.
Cam Blackman said, I'm done running for tonight. It's all good.
On the Jonesboro side, there's not going to be a lot of happy people, and that's okay. It's a good team here. They've got a lot of talent. They're going to make some noise in the 6A East. I can tell you that on the Conway side, I'm watching on the sidelines. The guy that's not happy right now is Trenton Ellison. And again, he's got his hands full. It's a work in progress. So Wampus Cat fans, do not give up on this defense. They're going to make strides every game. Next one, they got a tough road to hoe. They've got Bentonville next. and they're not going to show any mercy in terms of what they want to do. Good run there by MJ. So it's going to be a tough road trip this next week, but who knows what can happen, and they'll make better plays next week.
Well, hey, listen, we told you. If you heard all the pregame talk, the roundtable, we said it's going to look a little different here at the start, and you're going to have to be patient with this young defense. And the offense is going to have to carry the way early on, and it certainly did so tonight. It had to pick up a little bit in the second half, but that will do it tonight here for your Wampus Cats, picking up the win to open the 2025 season 68-37. Over 700 yards of offense put up by Conway tonight. They gave up a lot of yards too, but we won't dwell on that quite as much. All right, hey, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have our final look at stats, player of the game, and get you ready for next week for the long road trip after this break on Conway Court.
Come see us. Check us out online at countrysidemotors.com. Thank you for your business.
At First Security, we love our home state, but Conway might be our favorite community of all. We pour our time, energy, and resources into the nonprofits and charitable organizations working hard to make Conway a better place for us all. Investing in students, schools, and educators. Helping neighbors triumph over challenges. Building faith. Building hope, and looking forward to our shared future. First Security, proud to be your bank and your bankers, making Conway even better.
It's a 68-37 win to open up the 2025 season here at home for your Conway Wampus Cats. Third year under Buck James and 1-0 to start 2025. Interesting night. I mean, it was a lot of things going on. Offense put up over 700 yards, total yards of offense, but the defense gave up over 500. So it was an interesting first half. The Wampus Cats pulled away here in the second half.
It happened the way we kind of thought it would happen, not with the numbers maybe like that, but that the defense was going to give up some points, but you had to count on your offense to do the big work here tonight, and they did. And so it did not disappoint in terms of that. They'll go to work and try to get ready for Bentonville.
Yeah, a lot of youth out on the field tonight. We saw a lot of sophomores on the defensive side, and not late in the game, pretty early and throughout the game as well. So it's going to take some time to figure some of that out. We got 2 long road trips coming up. Unfortunately, a really great opponent coming up next week. So not a lot of time to figure out some of these things, but hey, that's what non-conference is for.
You bet. No, this is the chance to get things right before you get to conference play. That's what needs to happen this year.
Let's go ahead and take a look at our player of the game. Man, they made it tough tonight. You had 2 running backs over 100 yards, but I think we got to go with Wesley Tapp, the senior. 407 yards passing tonight, 3 touchdowns in the air, 18 yards rushing, and 2 touchdowns on the ground. So 5 total touchdowns for Wesley Tapp tonight.
Big player at a big moment in the game. He made the throws he needed to make, and he made the runs he needed to make, and that is a big thing. You got to prepare for Wesley Tapp running the ball. That's nice.
And hey, remember the punt guy? The guy that did the punt at halftime? His shirt, it said Tapp time.
Tapp time.
It's Tapp time. All right, Coach James talking things over with his crew out there. Look at the final numbers. Again, just monster offensive numbers here for Conway. Over 700 yards of total offense tonight. And only 1 turnover. We had Tapp did have 1 interception. But your Wampus Cats forced two turnovers as well. Interception by Stephon Wade off of a tip by Trayvon Logan. And they got a fumble recovery. Treo McJoy caused the fumble. I don't know who recovered it, but we'll find that out later. And that was a big turning point, I think, in the game. Started the second half, took a possession away from Jonesboro, and that's when things really started to change.
Yep, had a big play there and scored back-to-back possessions, and it was almost kind of the moment there where you knew things were beginning to work in the Wampus Cats' favor. So great night there.
All right, that's going to do it for our coverage tonight here of Conway and Jonesboro, kicking off the 2025 season, the 25th season of Conway Athletics here on Conway Corp. We're traveling all the way to Bentonville next week. It's a familiar place. We ended our season there a year ago, and we're going to go back and try and make some amends, if you will. We'll have it all live for you on the road the next 2 weeks at Bentonville and then at Marion. Take a look at these credits tonight. All these names really making things happen for us here at home. Love to do it. We'll see you next week in Bentonville.
Go Cats.